Give the code to our friendly call centre team and they'll do the rest. So come and bring your friends into the fabulous world of jewellery making. Jewellery Maker, share your passion.
Come and join JewelleryMaker on Facebook and get involved with over 50,000 people who have liked us. You'll get up-to-date information about our channel from the latest images of designs by our fantastic guests, gossip on what is coming up in the shows and the newest information on our workshops. You can get in contact with jewellery makers all over the world and get some fantastic hints and tips. Simply search JewelleryMaker in the search box or go to facebook.com/JewelleryMaker UK and you're there. You don't even need to have a Facebook account. We can't wait to see you there. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. How are you? Have you had a good couple of days? I'm Ali Defoy. I'm going to be taking you through the next 4 hours on a really special design inspiration show today. Actually, it's not your average, oh no, lots and lots of treats coming your way. And if we're lucky, Coral might give us a little song, because I was listening to her YouTube page yesterday and she's phenomenal. Oh my goodness, you have to go on my Facebook page, Ali Defoy. I've sent you a wee link on how to go on so you can listen to her on YouTube. Maybe don't do it right now. In fact, you could do it along with. Well, that'd be fun. She could bop along while she sings. Oh, she's fabulous. That's our floor manager, Coral. I'll bring her on at some point during the day. She probably doesn't know. Well, actually, she doesn't know about this. I've just decided. It'll be wonderful. Tom's on cameras. Oh, Tom. Well, you've gone for a hat. Are you and Wes having a hat competition? Wes is a hat off.
I always wear a hat, or usually.
I haven't. Oh, you're having a hair day. Okay, he's having a hair day, so he's got a woolly hat on how many degrees is it today? It's nice and warm today, actually, isn't it?
Nice and warm.
It's nice and warm. If you get a cardigan on, a woolly hat, you'll take that off shortly, wouldn't you?
Probably, yeah.
Probably. I've got Sue today as our guest designer. Sue, this is the first time I've had the chance to work with you properly on a design show. Are you looking forward to it? I am.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've had some fabulous things to make jewellery with, so it's going to be a great show.
Oh, yay! We're very much looking forward to having Sue here for the whole day, all the way until 5 o'clock. Sue's going to be with us. So we're going to bring 2 design inspirations for you. One will be about 1:30, so UK time, that's in about 26 minutes, and then we'll do the other one about 3 o'clock till 4 o'clock, and that's UK time. So if you're watching anywhere else in the world on JewelleryMaker.com, you can have a wee sort of work out of the times, but it's about half an hour from now we'll do the first one, and then an hour and a half from now. Is it an hour and a half from now we'll do the second one? Yeah, 2 hours from now. 2 hours from now we'll do the second one, and we'll also give Sue a challenge. I don't know what we're going to give you as our challenge, Sue.
I have it here. So let's have a look. This is the first I've seen it.
I've not even seen it.
It looks like lapis and some pyrite, some coated pyrite, so beautiful.
Is it possibly these? So you've got some nuggets of your lapis lazuli, 2 different sizes, and then lovely big rounds. Oh yes, looking good. But we'll bring you that throughout the show, so you'll have till 5 o'clock to have a wee play. Sound good?
It sounds very good. I love these 2 stones.
Oh, perfect.
And the lapis will go with very nicely with the butterfly that's in one of my designs that I'm going to be showing in a minute.
A hand-carved butterfly you're going to be getting.
Yeah.
How awesome is that? I love butterflies, and you've got your butterfly top on today. Was that on purpose?
Yes.
Was it? I love it. Love, love, love it. I love it as much as I love these. These are brand new to me today. Prolificent. Oh, I was looking up all the names on the internet earlier. There's hydrangea, which you were talking about. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this. Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah, I've had hydrangeas. I keep saying hyacinth, so apologise. It's hydrangea, but I've got hyacinth in my head. But yeah, the liquid pearls are lovely. I've used them in all sorts of designs, but I love the product. It's and the colours just went so well with what I was supplied for the polymer and the stones. They're fabulous.
So if you're thinking of getting the kits later, if you're thinking of getting some new polymer, these might be perfect.
They are perfect, definitely.
They are. Perfect. Sue says they're perfect, that means they're perfect. You have a huge selection. They've all got a screw top on them. What I love about them is you can actually see the colours straight away. Yes. They're not in sort of a hidden package. Straight away you can see that this one, of course, coming through rich, deep reds. That's your garnet one. We've got a selection. All the names are on the front. What's that one called? Petal pink. Oh, I love that. You've got your petal pink, and then you've got the bottom, your copper pearl. We then go for your majestic purple, your hydrangea, which is this one, which is a particular type of flower that I know your daughter loves at this moment in time. And then we've got your lavender lilac, or lavender lace, forgive me. Lace is so popular at the moment. Oh, everyone I see is wearing lace.
It's a beautiful medium to work with. You can make it very delicate, or depending on how you combine it with various stones, you can make it quite chunky. So yeah, lovely medium to work with.
So we've got the blue, the lilac lace, and we've got the baby blue. Oh, I do love that colour. That's delish. Then we've got onyx pearl, which is quite nice because it's almost got, with onyx you would automatically think it's going to be black, but it's almost a sort of a gunmetal-y grey with a sort of silver hint through it, hasn't it?
Definitely, yes.
That's quite lovely. Ooh, this is my favourite, juniper. I was having a look at juniper and juniper berries and the juniper oil that you can get from the juniper trees in America. And then you've got the mint green. The mint green is so popular at the moment. Everybody seems to be getting pastel mints and pastel pinks.
Yeah, it's a lovely spring colour, isn't it? Which will take you through quite nicely to the summer as well. Yeah. So good investment. But the other one you've just mentioned, that's my favourite as well.
Is it? Yeah, the juniper, I think. And then the silver pearl, which is lovely. Really lovely. You get the pearlescent through all of them, or obviously because they're pearlificent even, if I could say it properly. So you get 18 millilitres in each one. You get all of them, every single one of them. I'm just going to count how many you've got. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 we've got, 8, 9, yeah, 11. We've got 18 mil in each one. Does a little bit go a long way, or that's our findings coming in? Exciting times.
Definitely a little goes a long, long way. And although it comes in a standard bottle, the nozzles are all slightly different. So my tip is to have a play with it before you actually apply it to any of the jewellery that you've made. Some are very, very fine, and some are a little bit, just a little bit wider. But they're still very delicate. You can draw shapes with them. Some make nice dots. The beauty of this product is it's almost 3D, so it forms domes rather than flat like inks and things like that.
So this is going to sound really silly, but when I was younger, it was this sort of velvet velour headband that was really popular, and people would have their names written on them.
Yes.
Could you do that with that?
You could definitely, but it needs practice. I've had this product twice before, but never this quantity and never these beautiful colours. And I'm not very good with it, but I'm getting better. But it's practice makes perfect.
Right.
So it's choosing something, a colour and a product, and just having a play with it to begin with.
Yeah.
But there's so much in that bottle, you can afford to have a play.
Perfect. This one's already been opened, I can tell, because it's in the top. And somebody's put a wee stopper in the top, or do they have stoppers in them?
No, some of them do come like that.
Oh, right.
And the second tip I have, that whatever they use to make the product, some of the bottles, when you squeeze them, it doesn't come out immediate. So you just need a sharp pin just to block the tube, and then it comes out fine. But don't press too hard, because
it will come out.
It is liquid. I mean, it's a lovely product, and I love it more and more. The more I use it, the more I like it.
Perfect. We're going to get that price in for you very, very quickly, because we've got lots to fit in today. £16.95 for 11. It's just over £1 each. About £1.50. No, it can't be £1.50, Kim. It can't. £1.54, and there's 11 of them. That's not right. Is it? Or maybe it is. All right then. £1.54. For 18 millimetres, it's not a lot. Millilitres, even millimetres. Millilitres is not a price, but I would never have thought I could go to a shop and get that for £1.50 or £1.54. Would you think? These are fantastic. Use dimensionally from the bottle, paint it on with a brush, or dilute with water to use as a glaze. Drying time varies, but allow 2 to 3 hours. Pre-wash fabric before decorating, then wait 7 to 2 hours. Washing and hand wash only. Acid-free and non-toxic, but not for children under 12. Love it. We got a wee message in from Maggie. Hiya. Hi ladies. Sue, can you use these on gemstones, or is that daft question?
That's definitely not a daft question. I've tried it on gems, and yes, you can.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
It stays on, no bother?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it stays on nail varnish as well. So when I had my nails done during the week, and I was using this to finish off some of the jewellery, and it stays on the nail varnish as well.
Oh wow! Oh, so maybe wear gloves or something
when
you're using it.
Well, just be aware that it sticks to all sorts of things, and make sure that you have a mat underneath where you're working.
Right.
The first time I used it, I didn't, and you end up scraping it off. If you've got the silicone, the Teflon type little matte sheets that JewelleryMaker sell, that's perfect, because once it's dried, it just peels off.
Ah, okay.
So yes, it can be used on card, it can be used on plastic, it can be used on gems, nail varnish.
Hey, you can be decorating everything before you know it.
Definitely, it's a real crafter's product, not just gems.
Perfect. Oh, I love that. I think we need this in our lives, don't we? Definitely. Just want to show you these cabochons, because I absolutely love these. Have a look at these. Did you say 15? I love these. I just want to show them to you. I think I launched them. I did. There's only 56 left. I just need to show them to you because they're fabulous. Talking of fabulous, I love this strand. I've seen it before. It's your pyrite treat. Oh, I missed the table there. This is gold and copper colours and your silvers and your antique bronze tones. It's fabulous. So if you ever fancy treating yourself to, you could use them as spaces, absolutely, of course you could. Whatever you fancy. What do you think? I quite fancy it as a necklace on its own. It's going to go with a huge amount, isn't it? Luster is delumlicious. It's really, well, obviously metallic in its look, isn't it, with pyrite? You tend to always get that. This isn't a finished necklace if you've just tuned in for the first time. This has been temporary stranded on beading thread. And then you could either take it all apart and do what my producer Kim would do and use them all as individual spacer beads, maybe say in between something as gorgeous, oh wow, as these smoky quartz that we've got coming up. Maybe you would incorporate them with that. Maybe just one particular colour, maybe just the gunmetal greys, or maybe just the bronzes or the coppers, or maybe just the silvers. Lovely treat. Love, 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 love those. So, oh, and I've got more smoky quartz behind them as well. What do you think? Fancy treating yourself? So, with the 36 centimetre strand, 3 by 2 millimetre in your rondelles. What do you think? Are you fancying a little treat today? Would you use them as spacers? Would you keep them in your stash? Would you have one of each colour and have them in a pair of earrings? Andrea's already got hers, Kim's already got a multi-view, well, a multi-bid. So do you think these would incorporate in anything that you've been working with today?
Yes, definitely. Oh. The headband I've been working on, that would be perfect, because I've used just silver-plated spacer beads, but something like that would be perfect.
Ooh, because they catch the light ever so well. So maybe you wanted to put them in a hairpiece, maybe you wanted to put them in a, whether it be a hairband or a tiara. Scott will get me a cuppa. She's brilliant. Lanarkshire's in, Dorset's in. It's really busy today. Thank you for watching us, whether you're watching us, gosh, whether you're watching us outside, whether you're watching us from inside, whether you're back at work today after a lovely weekend, maybe you didn't have a lovely weekend, maybe the holiday traffic spoiled it for you. How about we make it perfect for you today? Have loads of fun, no rush, no queues, no delays, nice and fun, and see something you like and treat yourself. And how about we make it as low as we can at $7.95? Pretty awesome or pretty awesome? You get a really good length, 36 centimetres, as you can see. If I just hold it there, that's what? 2, 4, 6. That's 6 in the sterling, oh sorry, the silver colour there. And you've got that same amount there. So already, that's 12 in just that section of silver. If I count the next section of silver, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10. So you're getting 12 plus 20, because you've got two sides. So you're getting yourself, what, 32 in just the silver colour? That's 32 well, if you chose to use them as spaces, that's 32, it's quite a lot. And that's the silver, and I think you have more in every other colour. Maybe the gold you have just a little bit less. But, ooh, that's just on an approximate guess. Obviously you might have yours starting with the copper, then the silver, then the gold. It may be in a different order, but this is exactly the colours that you're going to get and the length that you're going to get. Lots of you coming through. Fiona's in, Irene's in, Isabel, Hazel, Sue, Anne. Lots of you there. Lovely to see you all. Great treat indeed. All right, sorry, forgive me there. It looked like I was being really rude. I was looking to see what we had coming up next because Kimbo told me. Right, here we go. Oh, in box 14, in the 1 o'clock, let me just check. I can't see what hour it is. I've got this, but just in case. Are they already? Earring findings. Having a wee look through. What colour are they? What gold are they? Sterling silver. I don't seem to have these. Maybe they've gone walkies. Have we got a picture? We'll have a wee picture and then we can all find out together. Forgive me for that. I'm just going to grab on some pearls actually. Oh, these are delicious. Delicious. What do you think? I'm massively in love with these. Totally makes an outfit look rubbish, right? Awesome. Automatic, class, elegance, a feel of sophistication. I feel sophisticated all of a sudden. I know. What do you reckon? Do you need some pearls in your life? Some sophistication? From a distance you're going to see your pearls. You don't need to be up close and personal with them. You could just knot them. Although in saying that, I've been trying for ages to get some S-Lon cord or S-Lon thread to knot my pearls, and the ones that I wanted were on yesterday, so if you got them, well done. I wasn't able to get them because obviously I was here, but if you managed to get them in one of Alan's kit, perfect. Maybe you've got some threading materials. You don't have to use monofilament, or sorry, you don't have to use S-Lon cord. You could use monofilament, you could use beading thread, you could use a variety of other mediums. It's just I personally want to put them with the S-Lon cord. These are sizable, they're colourful, rich in their colour, full of lustre. Look how glowing they are. Aren't they delicious? Everything that you're after, I think, here with the pearls. What more would you want? You've got a really gorgeous size, you've got a great colour, you've got a lovely lustre. Gimbo, can you check if there's been any treatment on these? Have they been heated? I was going to say they look pretty natural to me. A slight heating to them. And that's it. No coating on them. There's no sort of coating that would come off at any point. Ooh. Oh, they're in box 15, Kimbo. I couldn't see them because they were under the storage case, and I was looking in 14. We found the earring bits, the earring findings you were talking about. Thanks, Coral. You've got yourself a huge quality. You've got so much lustre. You've got such a great colour in each one individually. When you look at that, a full 38 centimetres approximately in length of genuine pearls. Just one of these on their own would be fantastic. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Your price is coming in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 30 already. Hold on, we've got 30 pearls at $14.95. I haven't even counted the rest of the strand. 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 40 pearls. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. About 50 pearls for £15. Oh, quick as you can on these. Debbie's in, New Jersey's in. Lots and lots of you are joining us, and thank you for taking the time to get in contact. This is a brilliant treat. We do have some sterling silver findings in rose gold coming up, eye pins, which would go really lovely with those if you fancy. They'll be within the next sort of couple of hours. We've also got some silver findings for you as well. Nice silver connectors. They're lovely. Really lovely. They're literally hot off the press. They've just arrived, which is why they're still on the table. I'll leave those there with you, purely so I can bring you these earring findings that we were looking for. So you get butterfly backings, and what they are, they're actually earrings. You just need to find the gem to put in the middle. So choose what you want, whether it be from our sister channel, whether you want to join us here. These are solid sterling silver, and they are brand new today. They've just arrived. 9 by 7 millimeter is the size of the gem you would need. We've got a very, very big stock quantity for you, which is superb. And all you would need to do is just close the prongs over once you've chosen your gem and secured it inside, and you've got your solid sterling silver. Sorry, it's literally hot off the press. It's still got the tags on it. I'll show you that one. It's your butterfly backing on the back there. Solid open prong setting. Well, I say open prong, you've got a prong setting, 4 prongs, and then you've got that open setting with that back where it's going to sit very securely in there as well. So 9 by 7 millimeter for you on your oval is the shape that you will need to go within here. And again, on our sister channel, maybe you've already got some 9 by 7 mil ovals. We've brought you many here at JewelleryMaker. And the individual gems, these are going to sell out. We've got a huge quantity, but it's never going to be enough when it comes to earring findings and solid sterling silver like these. They're really weighty. You can really feel the gram weight in them. They are superb. If you haven't already called us, 0800 644 655, or alternatively on jewellerymaker.com. Now, as they are sterling silver, I imagine, Sue, we can maybe make polymer clay and put them in here. Could we do that?
Sorry,
with polymer clay, sorry, do you think you could put that in the sterling silver earring finding?
I think there's no reason why not. You could, quite often when you've finished making, you end up with little bits left over, and if you make those into a little ball, they're quite often the most interesting colour combinations. So something like that and that would be perfect.
Sounds good to me. Maybe if you've got wee sort of bits left over, I don't know whether you could use make some sort of frame and then put some resin in there as well, maybe dome resin, and then maybe make a
That
piece
would be
that you
fabulous.
could make the exact
you can
size.
combine gems with polymer clay, and you could, particularly the very minute, very small ones. There's no reason why you couldn't bed them into the polymer clay, because a lot of them will bake.
Just need to check what ones, because obviously some gems, of course, like citrine or amethyst, if you heat it, it's going to change colour, so you need to just work out what ones you can and can't bake. But yeah, brilliant idea. Once you've checked that out, sounds super planned. These are flying out the door. Lots of multi-bids coming through. Neathpolt Talbot are in as well. Great to see you. Lancashire, Somerset, Essex, Kent as well. They're solid sterling silver. If you think, oh, actually, I quite fancy those, but I'd like to get them home and have a wee look at them first, you can do that, no problem, because you've got 30 days to make your mind up, and that's a money-back guarantee. If you change your mind within the 30 days from you having it, as in the 30 days from the day you receive it, just post it back to us. It's no bother at all. I'll see if I can fit it in my ear, but please bear with me, because my when I'm not wearing earrings, and I tend to not wear them when I'm at work, well, because I'm not allowed to, I tend to, the ear, oh, there it is, it's fine. The hole in my ear tends to close. I know, I've had them pierced since I was about 12, but I only got them pierced because my granny got hers pierced. What do you think? Or you could turn it round the other way, and it would just be, depending on the shape, because everybody's earlobes are different, are they? It would maybe come just below the ear. Can you see that it's not quite in the centre there, it's just slightly above? Just to give you that opportunity for a slight drop if you wanted. So they're really good size at the ear, aren't they? 0800 644 655, you're ready for that price to come in. They are brand new, they are yours, you're first in. Oh! Solid sterling silver, first come, first serve. Essex is in, and no wonder you've gone for 3. That's a brilliant treat, isn't it just? The backings on them are very secure. They are butterfly backings, named after the fact that they look like butterfly wings, if I put that down. Seems to be a little bit of a theme of the show today, butterflies. I love a butterfly. Butterfly is my symbol of love. Have you ever had that? Symbol of something that makes you think of love, something that makes you think happiness. Well, I was reading a book and it told me to find something, and just as I was reading the book, a wee butterfly flew past. So now when I see a butterfly, it makes me think of love and happiness. Sad, airy fairy, I know, but I like it. Check those out when you can. They are fabulous, aren't they? Solid sterling silver. I hope you got those. Now, here, oops, is Sue's challenge. So I'm going to pop these here for you. I'm just going to put the butterfly backing on here while we look at that. So, pyrite, lapis lazuli, and 2 different sizes on your lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli, oh no, they're the same. Must be because I'm looking at one from the back. Maybe it just looks slightly, oh yeah, that one's doubled over a little bit quicker. You've got one of them, which is 350 carats of your bronze coated pyrite in the middle. They're 10mm rounds. And then you've got 2 strands of 8 by 5mm, 70 carats of lapis lazuli. Looking good, or looking good. Loving the blues with the gold coming through. And it does look quite Egyptian, doesn't it, in its colouring? Let's get these on. These are fab. What do you think? Now, I'm going to be honest with you, one of my strands is not the same size. As you can see, I don't know what's going on here, there's a slight confusion, but you're going to get 2 strands of this one, so I'm just going to turn it over like that, alrighty, because that one's slightly smaller. So it says on them they're 8 by 5mm, so that's what you've got with this one here. And they're 10mm for you. Approximately for your 350 carats of your bronze coated pyrite. So you're getting 70 carats in 2 of these strands added together, so that's 140 carats here, plus your 350 carats on your genuine coated pyrite. What do you think? It's a lovely colour, that bronze, isn't it? It's quite bright. $11.95 for the 3. Should we go down lower though? How low can you go? How low can you go? Well, it is a Tuesday. I think it's Treat Yourself Tuesday. Definitely.
They are gorgeous.
gorgeous, and definitely, so there we go, we need them. £9.95, we're taking them down to less than £10 for you for the 3 of them. Lapis lazuli is always a favourite. I don't think there's anyone who I've met who doesn't have got a soft spot for it in one way or another, even if it's not for their own jewellery, maybe for making and selling it does well.
It just is a gem that goes through the ages. As you say, it has a very Egyptian feel, but again, if you mix it with the right metals, you can have quite a contemporary feel about it as well. So lovely stone.
So something for everybody on this, we think. Definitely give it a go. This is going to be Sue's challenge, so when you see at the end of the show what Sue's made, and if you think, oh, I want to make that, and there's none left, then I can't help you. You will have missed out. Oh no, I don't like it when people miss out. You've got time just now. The code on it is leg C 93. This is the first code I've gone to read out today, and it's leg C 63. Oh no, 93. I'm reading it upside down. £9.95 for over 400 carats. 490 carats of pyrite for you here. Looking fab or looking fab? Love, love, love. Now, something else I love was due to be launched the other day on the Late Show, and they were recording this on my... Do you remember this, Tom? Director Tom from the Late Shift asked me to hold a strand of Ethiopian nuggets so he could record it in one of our breaks. Do you remember the other day? Were you not in?
I don't think I was in that.
Where were you? Well, anyway, at home. This is what we were. I was asked to hold a strand of nuggets in my hand to see if they would pick up the light so that they could record them for you for the launch in the Late Show. I was so envious. I have the very final few in stock for you today. We managed to grab them, didn't we, Kimbo? We nearly missed these. Kimbo and I were scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through all the opals. What were we like? We're like, nuggets, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? There was only 40 left. And we did everything we can to secure them for you today. Oh my goodness gracious me. This was what I was so envious of. One of the most gorgeous Ethiopian nugget strands. Oh, I'm barely seeing the colour on the television. In fact, you can't even see the colours in the television. This is one. Oh, you see some of the greens coming through, just the way the studio lights pick them up. It's one of, there they are. Oh, that's what we get to see with your own naked eye. You'll get to see this. These are explosive. Oh, and I don't know if you've ever seen it. I'm sure if my memory serves me correctly, it was our Fiona Potter who baked some Ethiopian opals, put some Ethiopian opals in clear resin, and they were just amazing. The clear resin really showed the Ethiopian opals off well. It seemed to allow the light to catch them perfectly and show off all of these huge ranges of colour. Now these are the last 40 in stock. They're going to sell out. Look at the oranges and the pinks and the lilacs and the greens and the blues, everything you look for in a totally natural opal, and that's what they are. They've not been treated in any way. They are totally natural. You're seeing a little flash of the greens, but nowhere near what you get to see with your naked eye. I'm looking at them from above, getting the lilacs and the pinks and the purples, and it's all there. Now Margaret's in, and Irina's in, and Maureen's in, and Susan, and Aberdeen, and Devon, and Worcestershire. You're all there, but I've only got a very, very slight. Can you see the greens coming through and the oranges? This is everything you look for in an opal, and you have it in abundance. You have a great length, and I know you might be looking at it and thinking, Ali, I've not worked with nuggets before. Make these the nuggets that make you change your mind. Make these the nuggets that allow you to treat yourself, because the oranges that are coming through, the oranges and the reds in particular, are thought to be some of the harder colours to see in Ethiopian opals. It's been a while since I brought you any Ethiopian opals, and we've waited, and we're getting you some of the most outstanding quality we've offered. Oh, just seeing that explosion of colour with my naked eye right now, knowing that I've got a television screen that shows me what you see, and I see that you can see it here in the recording, but in the studio lights you don't get to see it. It's purely the artificial light, but it's a good thing, I think, because it shows that we're not using any fancy filters on the cameras to make it look any better than it is. We're quite simply using the camera as it would be in a normal television studio scenario. It's not fancy, twisted, sort of not what's it called? You know, the fancy filters that you can get that can change the colour of stones, it can change things. We don't do that. Filters that make your gemstones sparkle, we don't do that. Other places might, and in fact I know for a fact do, but we don't. So if you can't see it here at my hand, and you get it home and you see it with your own naked eye, surely that's better. Surely that's having maybe under-promising and over-delivering. Surely you see this here and you know, okay, there's going to be blues. It's not coming across in the camera. You can see hints of it, but nowhere near as gorgeous as it is with your own naked eye. You have a limited amount of time to get this. Now, the price point you would expect for totally natural Ethiopian opal of this quality. Oh, the oranges, it's all there. It's amazing. You need to get this home. It's coming in at one of the price points I just cannot get my head around today. £15. It's not the price point this should ever be, but it is the last 40, so jump on them, get them before they go. We have a really limited stock of these. Obviously we can't get thousands of them. It's a very, very rare gemstone, the opal from Ethiopia. Bearing in mind, regular viewers, you'll know it only was ever first unearthed in 2008. It's not been around for years and years and years. Well, that's in contrary, it actually has been around for years and years and years and years, but nobody knew, nobody found it in Ethiopia. Because if you think about Ethiopia, you don't think about runners. Well, sorry, I think about running. If you sent Ethiopia to me before these opals were discovered, what would you have thought of? I would think of a runner. What would you think?
I agree.
Yeah?
It's almost like the colours you would dream of on fairy wings, isn't it? That sort of range of beautiful Schiller colours. It's lovely.
We love it. I'm going to leave those there. We only had 40. I wish you the very best of luck. I really hope you get them. I really, really hope you get them. Right, jumping into, what did you say? Tubes. Sterling silver curb tubes. Where would they be? Oh, I would call these connectors. Oh, the connectors at the end. These are gorgeous. Oh, I love them. Wait till you see this. So, oh, they're spinning around. I'm struggling to hold them straight. So you get 5 of these. You've got a connecting point at the top. These would be amazing earrings because they constantly swirl. So at the back, there's a 925 stamp on them. You can see here, there's a drill hole here and at the top. So it could be used as a connector. They are, I think they would make stunning earrings. What do you think? These are solid. 26 by 7 millimeter. Now I disagree with the name because a tube gives me the impression I can put something through the middle of it.
Yeah, that's more of a swirl, isn't it? But what a lovely
It's a
effect.
swirl of silver.
Yeah, you can try and create something like that with head pins, but the solidity of that is fantastic.
They feel gorgeous.
Yes.
They feel really strong. This actually feels to me like a pendant, just like that on its own on a piece of beading thread. For me, it feels like a sterling silver pendant. It feels like the quality and the size I would have in a sterling silver pendant. See why I couldn't just put a wee jump ring in there, create a wee jump ring and attach it to just a chain and have it on its own. Maybe even if you wanted a wee drop coming from it. They're solid in their silver. They're really lustrous. You get 5 in the pack. And what I might... Oh, they're lovely. You can obviously you can have them as connectors, but I don't see why they can't be utilised as you get 5 as individual pendants. Or a sort of, if you're creating a sort of maybe a macrame bracelet and you have that in the middle as a sort of centrepiece instead of a gemstone.
It's fantastic.
Yeah?
Lovely. I love the way the light plays off that. There's always movement, isn't there, when you've got a swirl.
Definitely.
Can you imagine like a pearl or something at the bottom of it?
Don't know what that was. They've got solid sterling silver, as I say, stamps on the back, each and every single one of them. There are 5 of them. Get your drill hole top and bottom, slightly larger at the bottom than it is at the top. What's that? Are you ready for these? £10.95. 5 solid sterling silver pendants. To £10. $9.95. You'll need to be ever so quick on this one. The colour that you're getting, solid sterling silver, 92.5% pure. I don't see them as tubes, I see them as sterling silver curves. They'll look superb with the first design inspiration kit that we've got coming out, the first DI. We've also got for you, the majority seem to be multi-bids. Leslie in Hampshire's in there, Andrea's in there, Judith's in, Karen's in, Diane's in, Talbot's in, Elizabeth's in, Tamsin's in. Well done to each and every single one of you. I'm just going to get, I'm going to do it because I've got the gold ones here. I might just sneakily, can I pop that down a wee sec? Just want to put one on a wee head pin for you, just so you can get an idea of how it's going to look without my fingers and thumbs in the way. But this is a gold, so forgive me, it's silver based, but it's gold plated on top. But just so you can see how it would look. It fits through our sterling silver head pins, no bother. I mean, that's gorgeous, isn't it? And earrings with a wee jump ring, that's going to twirl and twist, and as you've suggested, maybe a wee drop, maybe some of the gems of distinction there, maybe just one small dainty pearl. You don't need a lot, and you don't even have to have anything.
You could even use the feather, the feather-like head pins, and wrap little tiny gems around that swirl.
Oh, you could?
It's just a very. Imagine what you would pay if you went to a high street store to get those. You'd be paying probably more than that for one.
Yeah.
To get 5 is an incredible price.
Well, it feels to me the quality and the sturdiness and the gram weight of what I would pay or expect to be paying to buy or expect to receive when I buy a pendant, a sterling silver pendant. It feels of that gram weight, it feels of that quality. It doesn't feel flimsy, it's got a great curve to it, it's got a great size to it, a lovely width to it. Really substantial. And at £9.95 with so many multi-bids, I think everybody seems to be agreeing with you in that if you were to buy maybe one on its own, the price point may not be too far off what you're looking at here for the price point of 5. So you do get 5 in here. Or you can mix them up, can you? Have a wee swirl in each way. Whatever you fancy, check them out when you can, because we only had a limited amount of those and they are not hanging around. They're brand new to me today. So if you haven't already got a hold of them, try and grab them as soon as you possibly can, because they are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Right. Check them out as soon as you can. The code is already on the screen on the web. If you want to speak to the contact centre, it's the only treat of silver that we've brought you so far today. DCRF20. DCRF20 is the code on those, so try and grab them when you can. I'm going to be jumping over, because it's now time. I won't actually jump. I might skip. It's time for our design inspiration. Treats. Did you enjoy working with this?
I did.
Sue?
It was lovely. And it just, when I got the bag and opened it, I just kept pulling the things out. I think it's not going to stop. It was like Christmas, a bottomless bag. I couldn't believe how much I'd got. Oh. And the different styles of jewellery you can make with this, fabulous.
Something for everybody, do you think?
I hope so.
Yes, I'm sure that is. With this, you're getting some polymer. You're getting hand-carved butterflies. I couldn't imagine my luck when I came into work and found this out. I've never seen, and they are so substantial. These aren't sort of shy and retiring. These are gorgeous. Huge butterflies. And this one is the rose quartz, and this one is your lapis lazuli, which of course would go great with, as you suggested earlier, your challenge. So you get both. There's a really wide drill hole in both of them, which therefore meaning great for maybe putting your cords through your macrame. And,
certainly the wire will fit through it, and I think I've put 6 strands of the beading wire through it as well. Wow.
I'm sure you could get cord through there. You could absolutely get cord through there, especially your hemp cords. You could get those through, and maybe your satin carved. I have never seen carved butterflies on JewelleryMaker like this.
Not that size.
No.
They're incredible.
They're huge. What's the exact size on them? Butterflies are coming in at 50 by 40 for your rose quartz and 46 by 40 mil on your lapis lazuli. They're just divine. They're huge, they're so intricately carved. You get one of each, plus 4 polymer clays, plus a strand of rose quartz, plus wire, plus, now these spacers are fancy.
They are gorgeous.
Do you know, I thought you'd done something with some jump rings and done a fancy wee swirl. I didn't know how you managed that. They are fab. May I just borrow this for 1 wee sec? I'll give it you back. Just so you could see it there. Look at these. I genuinely thought you'd had some sort of fancy jump ring going on.
I just thought they were fabulous, and so many. I mean, I've made a bracelet and I've still got more. I've made earrings. You could fill them with polymer clay. You can use them as charms and thread through the middle. I've used them with jump rings so they lay flat.
Doesn't tell me how many I get. I'll have to find that out. It doesn't say on my information. You get 3 toggle clasps. Right. Ooh, one of each. 12. I think 20. There we go.
There's 20 in that.
20. Oh, brilliant! Thank you. And then you get your 3 toggle clasps that you've just seen, and your 20 spacers. So 3 different types of spacers. Saying spacers because I was thinking about how many you got of these. Looking at these. So you get your T-bars and toggles. You get all of those plus a really gorgeous strand of rose quartz. Look at that. Oh, I love this. Is this rose quartz? Because it is 6mm 95 carats. I thought that must have been some sort of dyed quartz. That's a really gorgeous quality
it's
of rose
an intense colour, isn't it, for rose quartz? And the sparkle on the faceting, lovely.
That's a really, really precious treat, this one. Oh, what a perfect combination. These are lovely. I've not seen faceted rose quartz like this for a fair wee while, and I'm a rose quartz lover, so I would have noticed. You've got 4 polymer clays here. Let me tilt them up for you as well. Oh, we got fair sparkles in the white, haven't we?
Yes, and I've used that with mixing it with the other colours to create the headband and the comb.
Oh, looking forward to that actually. So I'll just read through your colours. Sculpey, your accents give you sort of more of a sparkle than just the plain polymer clay. You get 57 grams in each. You've got the frost white, the magenta, the peacock and the clay navy. And you get all 4 of them. They're all about 15 to 30 minutes. And then you've got 130 as your max for your cooking time.
That's right, yeah.
Time.
You can cook it for longer. They just recommend, and I think it's for a certain thickness, but it tells you on the instructions.
Perfect.
But you know, you can cook multiple times if you're doing lots of layers. You can just keep putting it in and recooking it.
Oh, perfect. If you've never tried polymer clay, oh my gosh, you're going to love it. You really, really are. You've got a millimetre gauge at 10 metres in the hot pink wire, and then you've got 0.4mm gauge in the baby pink, and you get 10 metres of that. So 20 metres of wire in total. This is your hot pinks, as I'm sure you guessed, your fuchsias, and this is your baby pinks. If you turn it sideways, you'll see. They work gorgeously together.
Again, it goes lovely with the gems and the polymer clay, so I was a really lucky person.
You've actually got the option, as you suggested earlier, for having quite a few varieties of mediums to work with. You've got your wire, you've got your polymer, you've got yourself your findings, you've got your toggles, you've got your gemstones. You've kind of got everything today.
It was like a Christmas tree. I just didn't know where to start. But once you start, it's difficult to stop. It just keeps on making. Polymer clay just goes on and on and on. You can use it as pure colours. You can mix them together. If you've got other colours at home, you can combine them. It's a really versatile product.
I mean, that's not using any polymer clay there. That's just the rose quartz and using the wire created into, I guess, jump rings, isn't it? Oh, so you can separate them, you can keep them together, you can have them as polymer only pieces, you can have them polymer findings, polymer and toggles, polymer and gems. You can really go to town, or as I say, split it up. Maybe you know you want the carved butterflies no matter what, and everything else you'll have a go with it, but as and when. You need to treat yourself on this one because these are going to sell out because we've only got a limited amount. It's a really limited edition, this one. On 0800 644 655, it should be $41.95, but not today.
That's a fantastic price for the carved butterflies. Wow.
So hold on a minute. When we add on the Pearlicifant, this one, Pearlicifant, that's the one. If you add on this for $16.95, you're still pretty much the same price what it would have been full price to get all of these as well. Brilliant! Let me add in your card. No, not guessing anything, Kimbo. She's off again on that price. You're not supposed to go down twice.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, I think you could pay that just for the gems, let alone everything else that comes with the kit.
For, well, the strand of rose quartz fast, you could pay $9.95 for that. You get the two of these for what? £15? £7 odd each? $7.50 each? Or whether you look on it as if you really, really want the clay, or you really want the toggles and the findings, you really, really want the wire. You've got it all with this kit. You really do. Would it be possible, with the colours that you've got, the navy and the sort of reds and the whites, to create mini butterflies of those with polymer clay? Could you do that?
Yeah, definitely.
Those colours would allow you to do that, do you think?
Well, I would add the is that peacock? Yeah, peacock.
Yeah.
I think peacock's a very butterfly colour, isn't it? But yeah, all four of them together would make fabulous butterflies.
Because I'm just thinking, if you've got the rose quartz and lapis lazuli and you want to recreate sort of minis of the same colour, you could do that to sort of blend down the red with the white.
Yep.
And then with the blue, you've got, well, that's block colour. You've got it for your, well, yeah, you can see the blue next to the lapis lazuli and how striking that looks together. Don't forget you can use a Pearlicifant as well.
Well, I have on some of the designs, which is one of the demos I'm going to do in a minute.
Eek, I bet you're excited about this. I know I am. So demonstration-wise, it's going to be, where is it? We're going to
start with the...
Sorry, my hair is attached to it.
The hydrangea flowers. I'm going to start with that and then come back to the...
That's what, it's because they're the other side of the... Couldn't see them. I didn't look that far ahead because usually they stop sort of halfway along the table. Oh wow, let me just move that just over to the side a wee bit so you can see that one fully as well. Oh, how wonderful. I'm just thinking for weddings as well, for sort of table decorations.
Well, as we talked about earlier, my daughter's getting married next year, and one of the flowers she's looking for is hydrangea. So I showed her this to say, am I heading in the right direction for bridal wear? And she thought it was lovely. So yeah, I was really pleased.
How pretty. I love that you've got the hair on there as well.
She's called Libby.
Hiya Libby, thanks for coming on, you're doing a great job.
She doesn't talk a lot, but but I can more than make up for that.
Oh, Sue, I'll let you get on.
Okay,
well, we know what you're going to make.
I've used the to make the hydrangea flowers. If you look at plants, and I did some research to see the shape of the petals and to see the variety. The title was the inspiration on this. You can get sort of pinks and purples and whites, blues, depending on the growing medium. So I mixed, and I just want to show everybody the small quantities. The colours are so intense on the dark polymer clays. I don't know if that comes over very well. Just a small amount of red and a small amount of the blue, the navy, with the white, that lovely sparkly white.
Yep, we got it.
That will create the pink. Look at the sparkle on that one.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
It takes some working in because the colours are so intense. But once you've got there, and that's just the different proportions. And I've showed you can see the sparkle on that. Lovely. I love the sparkle.
So how did you? So you just add a bit of the red and a bit of the blue and the white to get that colour there?
Yeah, that's just all that is required is just that small amount. It's not even half.
So you use blue to make that?
Yeah. It has a small amount of blue in there just to give, otherwise you end up with a sort of pale pink. So I wanted, so these are all obviously not that one, but the The sort of lilac has more.
A little bit more of the blue.
That has the middle, and that is the proportion, because I actually measured out side by side, so I know that went into there. So, well condition the clay, and use the pasta roller, that well-known clay roller. Oh, we've got more
do that
treats.
in a moment. Yeah, we've got lots and lots of treats.
So you just need to put it through the clay roller on number 1, so you get. You can see it's nice and bendy. And if I just remove the rest of this, we're aiming for these little individual flowers. And you can see that the flowers are made from the 3 individual colour clays. You just need 5 little circles. And I've used the very small one for the flowers here. But they're quite fiddly, so I've gone for something slightly bigger, just so it would be easier to show on the screen.
Okay.
So, one to start with as the base. Take another one, and we're trying to make sort of a semicircle. I'm going to make what they call mouse's ear, so it's just a case of squishing it slightly and then pushing it together, and then using brush. I've got a rounded end because you don't want to poke through. Just squash it slightly into the clay. And another one. Another mouse ears. It doesn't have to be perfect because they're going to be squashed a little bit in a minute. As long as you've got the 4 on. Try and evenly space them, but it doesn't matter too much. And last one. Right, so I've got the 4 on. I'm just going to pick it up, so I want to just squash them so that they stick well onto the base. And then you can just shape how you want. Oops. And the last, depending on what sort of threading medium, whether you want cord or whether you want beading thread, just make a hole in the bottom. I can never get the right way, that's better.
Perfect.
Yep. Push through the other way. And then just squash it slightly so it sits upright. And that's it. So create your variety of flowers, whether you want white ones, pink ones, blue ones, it doesn't really matter. Bake in the oven at about 130 for about 15 minutes. Allow to cool. When they come out of the oven, they'll still be slightly soft. Okay. So you need to let them thoroughly cool. And then that's how to make the flowers.
Fabulous.
And I'm just going to, we've got time just to show how to thread them on?
Yeah, of course. What we'll do, we've got plenty of time, so we'll do this clay bundle and I'll let you get set up. Okay. And then and you can treat yourself to this, so you're not having to miss the demonstration. If you are loving your accents and your polymer, which we all are, these colours are gorgeous, very, very earthy tonal. In fact, they would go particularly well with yesterday's design inspiration. With the wood that we had, you can make sort of wood balls to go in between the wood. You can make these with polymer clay and mix it up and sort of have different sort of textures throughout it. That would be really lovely. These are really, really low in stock. I'm just going to read through your colours. You've got 2 of the clay bronze, 2 of the clay white granite, and 2 of the white translucent. You've then got your copper, gold, silver, and you get a couple and there's not. My information is quite dodgy, so I'm just going to look at what I've got in front of me. So I've got gold, copper. I can't read it because it's got it. I'm going to take off. I don't know why people put labels on top of the name of something. Why would you do that? Is that just so to make it really inconvenient so people can't read it?
It looks like a silver. Is it silver?
It's grey granite.
Ah, right.
So I've got 1 grey granite here. I've got 1 silver. I've got a bronze, 2 translucent, and 2 white. So that's where my computer's wrong. My computer's telling me I've got 2 grey granites, but I don't. I've got 1 grey in your granite, I've got 1 silver, I've got a gold, I've got a copper, I've got 2 bronze, I've got 2 white translucents and 2 white granites. There we go, job diddly done. 57 grams in all of them. They're all of the accent varieties, so they're all going to have a sort of pearlescence to them, or a sparkle in them, or a little bit of something. Well, aside from your translucent, they all do. So, cook them, work with them the exact same way as you would have done from the previous ones that we've offered. A little bit goes a long way, as you showed us with the amount that you would use to make the ball to then make your flowers. You don't need a lot, and you can keep it and you can store it. How best do you store yours?
I store mine in the packets, in the unopened packets in a metal tin. The open packets I tend to try and rewrap back into the covering. And the boxes, the storage boxes that JM sell, that I've got the open packets in those.
All right, perfect.
So you need good quality, because otherwise the polymer clay will react. Not so much will react with the plastic, and it will start melting it.
Right.
So really good quality boxes, like the storage boxes that you can buy.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, they're fabulous, and it will keep. I mean, if I'm working on a complex piece on my bench at home, you can keep it open to the air for about 24 hours, but after the end of the day I would cover it over with some tin foil or something like that, and then start again tomorrow. So you don't need to keep all the air, just to try, because it will dry out eventually. It will harden rather than dry out.
Brilliant, fabulous. I'll let you get on.
Okay.
Oh no, we haven't got the price in, sorry.
We're so excited. That's a fantastic stash builder. That would go with all sorts of, you know, as a basis to go with all sorts of designs.
I agree, and for 15 of them at 10 of them at £15, how are you feeling?
That's a fantastic price.
Yeah, just over £1 each.
Incredible. You can pay double that for away from JM. If you go to various hobby shops, craft centres and things like that, you would be paying a lot more than that price.
So it's about £1.50 each. I think mine are usually £2.95 or something here, or £1.95 here. We're dropping them down to £1.50 each now because we've got them all.
Good.
Oh, and normally our prices are more than competitive, so to drop them even lower just because we've bundled them. And what's great about these is sometimes when places bundle things together, isn't it usually it's the sort of unpopular colours they would bundle because that's what they maybe got last of stock. These are all their popular colours. These are all the ones that really sell, that are really popular. The beiges, the golds, the bronzes, the whites, white translucent, silver. You've got it all there with your bronze, your gold. It's all there for £15. You can leave those there, and we'll bring you the clay roller that Sue was talking about so that you can get that too, because I don't want you to be able to have all the clay and no rolling. I'll pick that one up in a sec. So. You have your clamp. Do you ever use yours?
Not here, but
No.
certainly at home I have it clamped to the bench. And in fact, I've just bought 2 today.
Did you?
I have actually bought, because this is the one I use at home, and I put all the I have up to this point put all the clay through. But if you're doing a lot, you really could do with a separate one for white.
Right.
Because even though you clean the roller in between, you still get traces, particularly with something like navy or the dark red.
Right.
So I'm going to have one for white and one for black. So I've treated myself.
I love that.
If you can use polymer clay without these, but if you're wanting consistency in the size of the beads or the size of thickness, this is an essential.
So you always hear, if you've ever watched a show, anyone working with polymer clay, whether it be Debbie, whether it be any of our other guest designers, of course with Sue, you'll hear them talking about numbers, and I want to turn this around so it makes sense to you. I shouldn't have put that handle, I'm about to knock myself out in the face. You have here, you've got 1 through all the way, is it to 10? Through to 9 it is.
9.
So what you do, when you want it, you pull it out and then you twist it to get it to the number that you want. Is that the easiest way you've found of doing it?
Yes. The number 1 gives you the thickest amount of polymer clay, and the 9 is the thinnest. You can use the sort of the higher numbers to do some techniques if you're making canes, or to help mix the colours together, because it really stretches it, it makes it really thin, and it's really good for if you want to fold polymer clay as well, if you want texture designs. But no, it's an essential.
essential for polymer clay. You have here the clamp, obviously that will go to the bottom of the desk. Little clamp that's on this side, doesn't it? Is it?
Yes, it will fit in there.
That's huge. Is that just rest in there? Oh, I'm thinking there's a massive gap. There you go.
It's because you can't clamp it onto this. There's not enough.
Yeah, there's not enough. It's too much actually. The width is too much. There you go. You slide it in, you clamp it on, and then you've got your wee handle to roll your clay once you've chosen the number that you want. And you just roll it. Oh, I want to roll some now. So, price point wise elsewhere, what would you have expected? What would you hope? Bear in mind your post and packaging will not change no matter how bulky it is, how heavy it is. Still going to be £2.95 in the UK, or $5.95 if you're joining us in the US or elsewhere. I'm just going to move that to the side so you can see it. You've managed to make so much.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologise. It's brilliant. Now, yes, you can use it for pasta. Kim's telling me that one of her dad's friend got one of these in the past. Was it for pasta? What is he getting it for? It was for pasta.
Yeah, but don't mix the two. If you're using it for pasta, keep it for pasta, and then buy yourself another one for the polymer clay.
So, same post and packaging, same delivery. It doesn't matter that it's not going to fit through your letterbox. But maybe you've got a really big letterbox, it wouldn't fit through mine. You can join me on the phone lines 0800 644 655 or jewellerymaker.com for £15. I know. Elsewhere, how much do you reckon you'd be paying for that? And then for delivery?
I was going to say you can double that price for some brands of the roller. But that is an incredible good price. I've waited months to have, since I've been waiting for them to come back into stock. So when I came today, one of the first things I did is I went and bought two.
I was going to say, you're not alone there. I've got a wee message in Oxfordshire saying, what value, unbelievable, I now have two of them. That's a wee message from FIFO. If you ever get an email from FIFO, it's just asking you to, well, drop us a wee comment on how you got on with anything that you've got. The special price on this is amazing. Nowhere can you find one cheaper, even at full price. I tried very hard to find one, even non-second hand.
Yeah, it says it all, doesn't it?
One more, the value for money is excellent. I use one for clay and the other to order another for icing. And had to order another for icing, sorry. So good, I had to buy one for a friend for Christmas. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm really, really pleased.
Yeah, it would make a fantastic gift if you're into polymer clay, or as you say, icing, or
baking, or pasta making.
Yep. I made a simnel cake over the weekend, and I hadn't got a roller, so I had to roll out the marzipan with my hands.
Oh, I don't have a roller. Then my brother said, why didn't you just use a bottle? And I thought, oh, I could have done that, couldn't I? I was making cookies, but I didn't.
That's much more fun getting it all up your underneath the nails.
Talking of getting into it, how about I let you get back to your demonstration as well?
All right, these it's probably not a good colour to see the.
Would you want me to move? I'll move it.
No, that's right. I'll move that forward.
Move me roller. I can take the handle out now.
I've on the ones originally I used spacer beads, but I ran out of those, so these are gorgeous little silver coloured pearls. So the first thing I've done is to go along the headband and use what's known as the tiara technique. So it's just a case of winding the wire onto the headband. Forgive all these odd bits, those get tidied up right at the end when you're finished and you're happy with the design. Up to that point you can always add in a bit more. I need to put my glasses on because the holes are so small. That's better, I can see now. So just a case of threading the little beads on, and I'm going from side to side, and I've chosen two different sizes. Oops. One longer and then the next one shorter, so it's a case of finding the right sort of position, bending the wire over and holding it together, and then just twisting. Whether you twist away from you or twist towards you, depends on whether you're right or left-handed. It really doesn't matter, but just keeping the little bead right at the end.
And so just continuing to twist it
and
in the
just
way
literally
that you did
just
the first time.
a couple of times just to secure it. So the little flowers because I already have the hole, and then I need another little of pearls. You can use any size pearls, and I was looking for some earlier. Oh, I've lost it.
There's some pearls there.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. You can see the size. Depending on the design you want that. I mean, the big pearls are lovely.
It was a wee bit racy there, wasn't it? Goodness me, sitting having your lunch. You'd be like, oh, no, not you. It was Mike and Tom and their camera
I was
movements.
thinking it, for some reason it hadn't.
It was zhooshing
He
across.
was using one of those.
That was a JewelleryMaker Grand Prix. Woo!
I was going to say one of those chocolate bars full of energy. So it depends on whatever style you want to use, whether you use big pearls or small pearls. So just a case of threading them on. Before you let it all drop all the way, it's a good idea to re-thread through the hole. Oops. I've chosen a flower that's got a small hole, that's it. And then you need to thread it through the way that you want to wind it. So holding the flower all the way down and the pearl as far down as it can, just literally pull through. And that should be secure, and then just wrap it round a couple of times. And how you position them is up to you. You can space them as far apart or as close as you want. I've graduated the colour, but again, if you don't want to do that, if you could have the purple in the middle going through to pink either side, or you can just mix and match.
Or do as you did in this one, have them all the same.
Yes, that was the one. I started off with that, and they're actually two shades, but I didn't perhaps pick out the colour sufficiently well. Oh. So when I was preparing for this, I thought I really need... I'm looking for another purpley one. Sorry to lean over.
No, you're fine. I wondered if I could help there, but I was so busy watching that I didn't speak.
So again, it's just a case of passing through the hole. Lost it. There we go. Just gently pull. You don't want any kinks on the wire, and if you pull too hard, you'll snap the polymer flowers. So just gently, and it's just a case of going along until you're happy. When you come to the end, what you'll end up with is one wire like this. And it's best, rather than finishing it there, is to come back along the headband and finish perhaps through a flower, and then cut it just hidden. And then the very final bit is to position these, because they're different lengths. Let's just cut some of these off. It's just bending them so that you get I like to, because it's organic, I like to have different shapes, rather than in a line, but again, it's very personal how if you have more than one row, you can have them. If you look at the comb,
No, I'm just moving. Oh no, I was trying to move her hair down. Sorry, Lucille.
if you have a look at the comb, sorry, if you go back again, the comb and below the headband.
Just down here. You got it, Mike.
Yeah, you can see that I've clustered them rather than a single row. And then it's just a case of positioning them. And if you've got a gap, you can go back in, rewire put the wire back onto the metal part, and just repositioning. If you haven't got enough of the little pearls on, again, you just keep on adding till you're happy with the design.
Fabulous.
You can make them into any colour. The thing with polymer clay, you're not making an absolute truth on the flowers, but you get something near, and you can do whatever shape, whether it's a stamped shape, you can make little roses, You can do whatever you want and whatever colour. Polymer clay is addictive. Once you start down that route, be warned.
No, it's fantastic. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I got into polymer clay when I was walking past one of Debbie Bolford's workshops years ago, and what's happened? Oh yeah, there was a space, and somebody hadn't managed to make it for whatever reason. They had a bit of car trouble, so I ended up joining in for the day. Just sat down, I'd finished my shift, and I was like, oh, can I join in? So I got to join in a polymer clay workshop. It was brilliant. I made a pen that looked like a sort of surfer, and one had looked like a snowman's nose. Not a snowman, Santa Claus with this big beard in his nose.
Perks of the job.
Perks of the job. Loved it. But that's what first got me into polymer clay, and love it. Absolutely love it. You have for yourself here, it's 2 Lucky Dip findings pack actually. So you'll squeeze some options of what you could get. You're guaranteed to get 35 grams in each pack, and you're going to get 2 of them. So this one seems to have some gorgeous chain in there, some spacer beads, larger spacer beads, some flower spacer beads. All of these colour wise are going to be great to go with the sort of headpiece that you use with the pinks. Lovely sort of, oh, I'm sure I've seen these being used with resin to make picture frames before with Fiona Potter. You've got these spacers, sliding connector clasps, or maybe heart head pins, floral head pins, more floral head pins, star head pins, toggle clasp, ear wires. That's all 135 gram pack in a Lucky Dip, and you're going to get, with the organza, you're going to get 2 packs. So it's a brilliant way to challenge yourself, make you work with other particular findings that you maybe never worked with before. You get yourself 35 grams guaranteed in each pack. Here's an example of another one. That's lovely chain. Really, you might want to get a couple and keep your favourite pack. You can't mix the things in them, but you could choose your favourite pack if there's particular findings you're looking for. These are all popular findings that we've had in previous packs. We've just mixed and matched them all. So this one's got quite a few different styles. Toggle clasps. It's got 2 toggle clasps in that bag, as does this one. It's got a slider clasp. We've got another slider clasp in there, another toggle clasp, flower spacer connectors. They're quite weighty, they are. Oh, fancy flower head pins. Fancy flower head pins again. So you're getting 35 grams in each pack, all a Lucky Dip. But as you can see, they give you a sort of good variety. You seem to have a little bit of chain, some clasps, some findings, some spacers, some head pins. Oh, sorry, they're all findings, but you seem to have a little bit of a lovely mix. They seem to be quite spaced out. It's not as if you're going to get a whole clump of just a whole bag of head pins, which actually for some of us might be quite great. But you seem to actually get a good selection, which is really, for me, I think that's really, really nice. That's what I want. If I'm getting something like that, I want to get a selection. I don't want to get just a little bit of one particular clasp and get loads of that same clasp. I want to have a bit of everything. When
you've got something like that you've not necessarily chosen the individual bit, it can be an inspiration. So when you open them up, you think, oh, I could do this, or that goes with something else that you've got. I just love them.
Yeah, it's making you work with something you maybe wouldn't necessarily choose, but you know you're going to love because it's rose gold in your findings packs. Usually one pack on its own is £9.95 for a 35 gram Lucky Dip. Yes. So 2 of them together, you're thinking about just under £20. But we're going to do it for 15 because we're fun like that. One for £9.95 and the other one for £5. Sound good? I think so. So you're going to get 2 packs anyway. So quite a few people love our findings packs. I think it's probably one of our most popular. The Lucky Dips are probably one of the most. You can't drop it any further, Kimbo. No, it's not happening. It's happening soon.
That's a fantastic price, because the head pins are so large that you could cut a part off and make it into a jump ring, and use the other part with even just a little bit of the wire. And with polymer clay, you can stick them in polymer clay and bake them. They're very versatile.
You need these for 1 pack for £9.95 and the other for £2. Come on now, that is a giveaway if ever I saw it. One for, look, we've even got Wendy Wu now from the office having to clean in the workshop now. She's having to look at her cleaning away. She was cleaning down the side of it a minute ago. We've got her doing cleaning work now. Wendy Wu from the office. She's multitasking now because we can't afford it anymore. We're going to have no lights before you know it. You won't be able to hear us because the batteries are going to go. We won't be able to buy our new batteries that are rechargeable. We probably won't even be able to have the energy to charge them. at these price points, I don't know how we do it. Kimbo, I get it. Kimbo and I are off for the next 2 days, aren't we, Kim?
right.
Indeedy. That's what she has no problem whatsoever reducing the price because she's not here tomorrow or the next day. Get these as soon as you can. Out in Australia, Kirsty, lovely to see you. I was talking to my best friend in Australia this morning. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a lovely... In fact, isn't it the early hours in the morning in Australia just now? Lovely to have you with us, Kirsty, either way. 12 hours ahead, yeah. Lancashire's with us. Gwen, Angus, lovely to have you all. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you managed to treat yourself. We're going to have a look at how to play with the you know the one.
Liquid pearls.
That's it. Although it's not an actual pearl.
No.
But yeah.
Because they're actually called liquid pearls, though.
Yeah. No, but knowing my luck, I'll have somebody send a message saying, Ali, is that an actual pearl that you've said has been liquidized? No. But that's the name of them, liquid pearl. So yes, 100%.
Yeah. I'm going to show you how to make this shape and using the roller. So this has been pre-conditioned, and that just means that you make it soft. Some of the polymer clays can be quite rigid when you open them, particularly if you've got metallic particles in, the silvers, the coppers. So you just need to squash. You can use the roller once you've got going, and just to sort of make it reasonably flat. If you put it too thick, you can damage the rollers. So it's just a case of putting it in, turning the handle, and on this one I'm going to double it up. Now I've got these lovely cutters which I bought from JewelleryMaker, and I use them a lot in my designs. I make a lot of flower jewellery.
Oh.
So just
I've seen actually.
Just a case of squashing. And again, the two little rollers I used, the cutters I used earlier, the round ones. I have a lot of paintbrushes of different sizes just for poking out of cutters. And when you push, I'm going to cut an inner little circle from the inside because I want a ring. When you do that, it tends to push it out, so you need to remove it from the first one and then just push it in. The middly bit I don't need at the moment. And just simple, just put it on. And this is one I've baked earlier. And you can put it through one petal if you want. I've done it so that it's gone through one and out through between the two.
That's how it tends to happen in our gemstones when we do them, when we drill them.
This is the pins that come with the baking tray. So once they've cooled, and this is the fun bit. You can do one.
Oh, thanks! Yay!
Your favourite colour?
Is that just to show that anybody can do it?
No, it's just it's messy.
Oh, great!
I'm just going to pull the pin. If the pins get stuck, just jiggle a little bit and pull them out. So if I do one, and then just find the centre and squash. Now this one again, as I mentioned earlier, it's stuck. The little nozzle is blocked, so it's just a case of I'm going to be very generous with this design.
Okay.
I'm going to start in the centre and I'm going to go quite low.
Do you have to shake it or not really?
No, no. It's as simple as that. Is it blocked?
No, I think we're good.
Keep the nozzle quite low. You can either swirl it or just let it fill.
Will the swirling of it make it have a different...
It just will give a slightly different finish. Because I wanted on these a domed finish. That will sort of be flatter.
Oh.
But it doesn't really matter. It's everyone's fabulous. And one
Oh
more-
yeah, yours looks like a pearl.
Yeah. Whoops. Again, it's just playing with this and just getting a technique that you're happy with, or that you just. And I just one more. I just want to show. So that's a nice big blob. It looks like a pearl, doesn't it?
Yeah, your central one does. Mine looks like a squiggle. But that was the plan. So, for anyone who's never tried these before, why do you love them so much?
For more information, please contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
I've just been in the gallery to find out that producer Kim has got you a brand new storage box, and it's super, and I've got it for you now and you don't have to wait. It's wonderful. Super. It's that fresh, it's not even been opened. It's got the mini pots and the big pots. Oh, I'm so excited for you. We do love a good bit of storage, don't we? I was thinking this the other day when I was picking up Kirby grips from my bedside table. I thought I need a good wee box to keep my Kirby's in, as well as the screws that I didn't even need for the new shower head that I bought. Not the shower head, the hose. Not that you need to know this, but I got a hose and I had all these wee extra washers and all these things that I didn't need because I already had them from the previous hose. So I've got I needed a wee box to fit. Can I open this, by the way? I have done. Supplies! Right, well, we need to. Is this the one that opens down the way? Yes, it does. Opens down the way. And it needs a wee shuggle, so don't worry, don't think, oh, am I being too forceful with it? Give it a good wee shove. And inside, hello, brand new storage boxes, how are you doing? Oh, these would be great for your clay. Look at the sizes of those. See how these open. They open with one hand. Let me pop this down for you and see. I can't get in. Somebody let me in. How do you get in? Oh, there we go. Right, you need to give it a wee push in, and then it opens. So there's one side that looks slightly thicker. I don't know if you can see that. That's where it closes over. It's got a wee clip. And then I found it easier there to squeeze it in to open it. Don't know if you'll find it the same, but yes. So, how did I discover that? I couldn't open it, so I squeezed it. So you get two of the large long ones. Ooh, one of our newest boxes. We're loving it. So these ones go together. So you get making treats with you. Jewellery making road trip, should we do that? I'd quite enjoy that. Down to the seaside, jewellery making road trip. Yeah, take all your treats in here. So, for a brand new treat, with all the boxes that we need, what sort of price point would you expect? What would you hope for? Let's get it on. £9.95! But you get all these pots as well, and I've not even shown to you. I'm going to give you a strand too. Yeah, I want to. Look at this. A lovely strand. Have a looky here. You've got 20 pots plus 160 carats of your black banded agate, which are all 8mm round, a really good size for jewellery making, especially for beginners. I think these are sort of some of the first sizes I got when I was when I started, 8mm rounds.
It's a good size to start with.
Yeah, they're not too big and they're not too small.
No, you can just do a nice necklace, bracelet. You can do beady beads with them. It's a very versatile size.
I think these would be quite fabulous. Even just on a stretchy bracelet, a little bit of elastic, you've got yourself a wee bracelet. So you get the strand and you get our brand new storage box, all of it for $9.95. A strand alone should be usually about what, $6.95, even if we took it to its lowest price. At $6.95. $9.95 is where you would think, but if we took it to its lowest price, what do you think? Enjoy it as much as you can. I've just noticed Wendy Wu tipping cocktail sausages onto a tray. What's going on? I'm hungry. Can I have a cocktail sausage, Wendy Wu? New treats for you. Which is this? Rose gold eye pins. Let's get it on. Mike?
Yeah.
You're right there.
I'm good, yeah.
Are you laughing at me?
No, sometimes I do, but it's like, because you make me laugh, not, I'm not
Oh,
laughing
because I make him laugh, not that he's laughing at me. I was going to ask you if I could get a wee dish, but Coral's back. So I'm going to ask Coral for a wee dish. Thank you, Coral. Perfect timing. Oh, right. Lots and lots to bring you in a very short space of time, so I'm going to get a wee skedaddle on. Solid sterling silver with your rose gold plating on the surface of these. So there's a good length to them. They're 40mm in length. You get 20 of them. And there's your eye pin as well. So these are brand new today, aren't they, Kimbo? Nobody's seen them. They are brand new. I remember I brought you the silver version and they flew out the door. As of course they always are going to. But for this price point that we've got in mind, I think you're going to be in straight away, actually. I don't think you're going to be thinking about these. I've just found some fluorite. That would be quite lovely with the fluorite. 2 grams of rose gold and silver, is that right? It's quite a lot for eye pins, isn't it? I wouldn't really have thought we would have had the equivalent of a wedding band in here. But apparently so. 2 grams, 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. You can call me on, and the phone lines are alternatively on the web. Whichever more is convenient for you. Whichever more, sorry. £2.95 in your post and packaging. You can add these into the same order that you might already have opened. You could start a new order if you haven't opened one. But for your eye pins, £6.95. And that's it. Okay. I only said that because Tom said "I" in my ear, and it made me think, oh.
Tom said I because an eye pin is trying to cover it.
You said "I" because it's an eye pin and he's trying to be funny.
I think so.
I thought he was just trying to say, oh, I said, oh, yeah. That's what he was saying. Oh, he's turning Scottish, loving it. So, your eye pins in here, sterling silver, nothing wrong with wanting to be Scottish. Let me show you. Can I fit it through there? I don't know if there's any space in here. Oh yeah. So here's an example if you wanted. It fits through easily, your gemstones, even when they're on a cord. You could cut that off, do a wrap loop, and still have the rest left to work with, make a jump ring or do whatever you wish. And now to squeeze in the gold version as well. Brand new in for you today. I managed to get these from Marth Vader. She wants to be called Marth Vader. I know. I didn't ask. I know. Don't ask. Now, this has been seen before and has been so popular. I think the lovely Jenny brought it to you. Jenny, who's going to be joining us this weekend, which is going to be fabulous. Yay! Looking forward to that. She'll be with us on Saturday. Whoop, whoop. So, 40mm for you in length there. Again, 20 of them. Exact same idea as we had with the previous ones, although these are gold plating on top of silver as opposed to rose gold, which was the previous one. Yeah? Loving it? Me too. Again, £6.95. Solid gold with the plating, so it's not a sort of flashing, a sort of thin amount, it's a solid gold plating, and then that's on top of solid sterling silver. So 92.5% pure sterling silver with the gold on top. Love it. Do you fancy my fusion jasper? You've been waiting for these for ages, haven't you? Fusion jasper. I thought this was honey jasper. Honeys and caramels and chocolates and like Jest of the Dye suggestive variety. Do you know what I mean? Loving it. It's sort of shortcake variety as well. I love this. Love, love, love. Just putting that back in the pack because I know Coral's got lots to do today because she's not got Amelia with her, so she's doing it all by herself. Have a look at these. What do you think? Love them or love them? Yeah, just when I said, Kimbo, caramels, toffees, chocolates, biscuits, make me hungry. Like peanut butter. Look at this one. This is like something you would get in a picture. Oh, love them. The size of them. Look at those. So you're guaranteed a huge carat weight of over 1,240 carats. That's one of our largest carat weights and cabochons that we offer. You've got the flat part and the dome part. That means it's flat bottom, dome-like top means it's a cabochon. You've got yourself a huge selection of shapes, whether it be rounds, ovals, pears, squares. It can be any shape to be a cabochon. And you're getting a selection of shapes. Just with what I've got here, you've got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You may get 10, you may get a few more, you may get a few less, just depending on the carat weight size of the stone. So let's put it this way. You might get 10, they might all be this size. You might get 12 because you might get 2 that are, or 4 that are smaller. So you get 2 of them instead of just 1. You might get 1 less, you might get yourself 9, they might be even bigger. It doesn't matter. You're getting something with 1,240 carats. You're getting yourself a variety, should I say, of shapes. They are amazing, aren't they? Everybody's loved these. I launched them, didn't I? Did I? Only been seen in the morning show with Carol once before, and producer Kimbo. Now, if you imagine that, you can imagine Kimbo took them at a super price. A probably shouldn't be repeated price that she's gone and repeated for £24.95. It's almost like a really lovely sort of peanut butter idea. I love like mashed up peanut butter and caramel and biscotti and oh, love, 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 love. Really earthy. They'll work with all that polymer bundle that we had. You know the whole polymer bundle with the golds and the bronzes. Yeah, brilliant. They will look lovely with the smoky quartz as well. Fluorite leaves, you want to do them now? I've been looking at these for ages. These are really pretty. Really, really pretty. Hand carved for you. Now, I've not brought you this strand, I don't believe, before. The quality of colour is so striking. You've got yourself really, really strong yellows in there. I don't know if you can see that, but the gold and yellows coming through, you don't often get the luxury of seeing that with your fluorite. You see it now and again, but not to this sort of strength and not to this extent. Just shows you what quality you've got, a really good quality in your fluorite here. You've got in here a variety of the greens, the purples in there. It goes to almost a hint of mint. And totally, totally genuine fluorite for the entire strand. Hand carved, as you can see, they're all 11mm by 8mm. Really lovely, really, really lovely. Summertime, perfect with the design inspiration rose quartz that we had earlier. Add in the lovely butterfly that we had too. Yeah, put it all together, what do you get? Fluorite, I love you, I think. 11mm by 8 as I suggested, and 80 carats. Can I hold these up? I want to have these with some smoky quartz. Now that smoky quartz bundle that you've got is just a dream. It's like heaven. Would you have them on their own or would you mix them? Let's have a look at them with that smoky quartz. Have a look. So how many have we got? What's going on, Gimbo? Has it been seen before? Have we seen it before? It has been seen before. It's got a super quantity, but it's been exceptionally popular. We've seen on a late show once before. and it's not been seen since, and it's probably because they took it down to $6.95. That is a price point that is really a really late show price, isn't it? That's as if we went past 9 o'clock and went further. This is a real treat. We've got a limited quantity of them, but we do have a good amount, and it's £6.95. Have you got yourself one of the finest qualities of fluorite, the gem that was never really made into jewellery because it was quite a soft gem to cut, yet we've hand carved each and every single one of you, 36 centimetres there. Brilliant. Love it. Now I've got some fluorite faceted rounds for you. Purple fluorite. These ones. Oh, put them together, what do you think? Really, it almost looks like amethyst, doesn't it? You can see hints of the greens coming through. But bear in mind, you're looking at fluorite right next to it, so you might get more of the greens, you might get more of the yellows. Unless there's a purple fluorite strand, we've not sort of pointed that out. Really sizable. Again, I was amazed the other day when I saw fluorite of this size. Couldn't believe we got it at this size. Couldn't believe it was faceted, because fluorite isn't really a gemstone that originally and traditionally was ever used and faceted and set into gemstone jewellery. And it really should be, if you can, if you've got a great lapidist, or if you've got a great carver, it's a brilliant idea to be able to get it. But again, as it is a softer gemstone, you need a truly skilled lapidist, or as we say, carver, to be able to perform that on these gemstones, to know them well enough to be able to perform that and to get that great result for you. So I'm just going to take these ones away, but bear in mind you can get some of the yellows or some of the greens. Just shows you what great quality they are, doesn't it? With 410 carats. Do you know anybody with 410 carats of fluorite rounds of 12mm? At £7.90, that's not your price. That should not, Kimbo, really? I genuinely don't believe that should be your price. You've got, it's far too low. It's £7.95. 0800 644 655. It's a free phone number to join me on the phone lines or the web, JewelleryMaker.com, whichever is most convenient for you. But get involved, whether it be on the app, whether it be on the phone lines, for that price point, £8, and you've got a gemstone that's rarely ever even faceted to this quality and size into a gem, because it's so difficult to hand carve or facet. You've got great lapidists performing the work on there. You've got a great quality of colour, and I'm imagining these are going to be natural, and of course they're very limited. Yes, you got that correct. I'm sure you knew that without me telling you. Love that. Now I've got a matrix findings box. Let me just grab that for you from the other side of the studio. Here we go. I'm just going to pop them back. They are lovely. They go really nice with rose quartz, most importantly, from that previous design inspiration too. Right, I'm going to tilt this up because I can't get in at this moment in time, but you might be able to see it a little bit better when I do this anyway. Different cord endings for you here. You've got a toggle there. Yeah, so I'll just show you them there purely because it takes a wee second to get them out, but I'll get them out for you now. Right. Have a looky here. So, you've got for yourself different sizes in your cord endings. Oopsie. What do you think? Lovely print on both of those. Oopsie. So you've got 3 different sizes. They graduate, as well as these. So these are perfect for your cord endings, whether it be kumihimo or whether it be a different medium. And again, the oval jump rings work perfectly with these. I've just found these are the last of stock. Oh goodness gracious me, I didn't know that. Right, so these are the last. You'll need to be quick if you want to grab a hold of these. For only £7.90. Oh, they've just all fallen down. They should be £7.95 for the last in stock. What do you think? Do you think Kimbo's going to do that last of stock price, or do you think she's up to something else? She's off. And she's off to $6.95 for the last in stock. She's given you everything she can on these. Just so you can see, there's your cord endings. All your fancy sort of print idea on each one. Really, really popular. 4 different sizes, as well as all of your different cord ending sizes. Less than 40 available for you now. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's really good to see you. I've got 8mm, 6mm, 4mm and 3mm inside diameters for all of your brass faceted cord endings, and then I've got your S hooks as well. They graduate from 17 by 6mm down to 10 by 4mm, and you get 4 of the 2 smaller sizes and 2 of the larger 2 when it comes to your cord endings too. So all of this for just $6.95. You would expect it to be either or, wouldn't you? Not all of it. Well done on those. Well done. Lots and lots to bring you. So, I've got some treats to my left I'm going to grab for you. Amethyst is that. Oh, bezel set as well. These would go so well with those fluorites, actually. Sterling silver bezel set, what do you think? Having only been seen once on a morning show, exceptionally popular. 18mm in your size, and there's a 15cm strand here. You're getting approximately what, 2, 4, 6, 7 on that strand there. Sterling silver, that's what the 925 stands for on there. 92.5% pure in your silver. Faceted on both sides, front and back. Oh yes.
It has an intensity of colour, doesn't it?
Definitely. Rich, deep, velvety tones for you there. Really, as you've suggested, so deep and intense. Isn't that what we want with a good amethyst, a rich amethyst? But you're still getting that clarity, you're still getting that glow through them. Yeah, definitely. You've got all the spaces in there. I mean, imagine the value that could add to your jewellery if you have for yourself a pendant with sterling silver, over 4 grams of silver across these approximately 7 pendants for us. It's a lot of silver, isn't it? And look how well that's finished. Look how professional that sterling silver bezel is. I mean, it's not sort of higgledy-piggledy. It's not sort of put it on there. That's quality setting, really, really durable when it comes to your sterling silver pendant. They're lovely in both directions, front or back, however you wish to look on it. So therefore, again, great as earrings.
You could combine that with some pearls. Just one central pendant and some pearls, or the amethyst. If you've got other, it's fabulous. I love amethyst.
I think we love amethyst too. Amethyst is, as Sue suggested, add in some pearls in there as well. £29.95. That's all we're looking for. How gorgeous would that be with some smoky quartz? Wait to see. Or the rose quartz from earlier. Delish or delish. Do you love it? Love, love, love. I'm obsessed with this. This is a pure luxury smoky quartz treat here. Coming up for you before about 4 o'clock. About 4 o'clock, not long at all. Looking forward to that very much so. So 7 amethysts at $29.95 for individual pendants straight away. Crazy or crazy? Well done you, they're lovely. Right, time for some findings. Ooh, Coral, I love the way you've set that out. I don't know how you managed to do it, but I love it. How many findings can you fit on one blackboard? I don't know, I think we need to ask Coral. That is a huge amount going on there. Wow! 3 findings packs for us. 354 findings, or pieces should I say. Huge! You've got 2 individual meters of wire. Not wire, chain, forgive me. Oh, 2 different types of links. You've got shepherd hooks, you've got eye pins, you've got featherweight head pins, you've got head pins with triangular ends, head pins with round ends. Oh no, I thought that was wrong. You get 3 meters of chain, the other one's down here in a round. Should we unround it? I've got 3 packs. It looks like one's silver, but they're all gold. Woo! Aww. So all gold. 3 different types of chains. Sorry, Coral. I'll try and not mix them up. Oh no, the headweight pins. Headweight pins, featherweight head pins went diving down the board. Come back, come back. So you get 3 individual packs. The featherweight head pins are really long. Look at that. How long is that? That looks longer than any of the featherweight head pins I think I brought to you. Just for the chains alone, what sort of price points do you think you would pay for those? For a chain? For 1 pack, you know how much you'd pay normally for a pack of findings? We had some on earlier today, some lucky dip findings. These, you're going to get the findings that you can see, is that correct? Fabulous. Jump rings, crimps, something for everyone. You've got your findings, you've got your toggles in there as well. It's all go. And questions coming through, superb. From Karen, hi Ali, please could you tell me what the the featherweight helps? So what millimetre the featherweight head pins are? Thank you. I'm trying to find that because I'm massively excited about how long they are. Kimbo's going to find it for me because I've got, well, 354 individual head findings written up there. How many? 57 millimetre there, Karen. Thank you for asking that. Kimbo was on it. Yeah, 57 millimetres. They are huge head pins, aren't they? Featherweight head pins. You've got all your different fancy spaces in there as well. Crimp covers, different toggle clasps in there too. You've got earring wires as well as your earring findings, as well as jump rings, as well as cord endings. 3 different types, 3 different sets of cord endings because you get 1 in each pack. There is something for everybody in these findings packs, plus the 3 individual chains. So we should be looking at just £35.85. That's pretty fabulous, isn't it, for 3 findings packs? But how's about £24.95 for the 3 findings? That's not 1 or 2. That's 3 findings packs. So you can see everything you're going to get. You can get the breakdown on the website. You can get the breakdown from the contact centre as well. There's 354 pieces. So for me to give you a breakdown of all of those, it would take me a wee while. So you can, of course, multi-bid on those ones too if you fancy. So do you think you could use these findings with the previous design inspirations? Would they be easy enough to sort of incorporate in?
Oh, definitely. Anything with the very fine ones would actually be perfect for this design because it goes with pearls. It fits any size pearls, even the most minute pearls, those will fit. And I've used them to wire wrap things. You can never have too many findings, and I said earlier, you get inspiration from the shape of the ends of the head pins, the earring findings. They're just fabulous.
Fabulous. So I think we need these. Yeah, 3 packs for, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Could Kim be putting a price drop again in it? And it's down to £21.95 for 3 findings packs. This is ridiculous. Kimbo, you are crazy today. Now they are all gold in their colour. For me, I don't know how it looks on your television, but the bottom one looks silver in colour for me. They are all copper based with gold colour. They look fabulous, don't they? Love, love, love it. Right, I have a really, really short break for you now before we go into the next design inspiration with our lovely Sue. And then it's all about sunflowers, I think, the next one, I think it's safe to say. Lots and lots of treats coming your way, as well as our smoky quartz and lots more, so don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a sec.
New to Polymer Clay? Then why not come and join guest designer Debbie Bulford and be introduced to this creative medium? Debbie will guide you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, and a visit to the Gemstone Museum and our shop. And all this for just $64.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Join guest designer Debbie Bulford for this exciting Polymer Clay accessories DVD. Debbie will guide you through a variety of projects, including pen tops, charms, badges, buttons, and how to create the animal print look. This DVD is ideal for all levels and great to have some fun with the kids. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Hello! You've just tuned in. I'm Ali, and this is our lovely guest designer Sue. She's taking us through the second design inspiration of the day. Are you enjoying yourself so far?
I am, yes.
Are you?
Fabulous time.
It's so lovely to have you. You have been working with some of the brightest polymer clay, so sunshine polymer clay.
I love this one. This is
Do
my,
you?
yeah. The two kits were fabulous, but in my heart, this is the one for me.
Your favourite? Oh, we've got. I don't like it when people say they don't have a favourite. You got to find. You instantly going to be attracted a little bit more to something, aren't you? So what you've made is a lovely selection. You've kind of gone for the you've gone for the sunflower, haven't you? Really?
Yep.
There's no denying that. It is. So what made you go for that? Was it because you've got actually quite a selection of colours? If I tilt them all forward, you get yourself 6 individual colours. You get 18 karat gold in there as well.
It was the orange polymer clay. It just
jump out at you?
It spoke to me.
Have a wee word.
And the gems, oh my goodness, I loved those. You could just make beautiful jewellery without the polymer clay. The 4 strands were just delicious. But adding to the polymer clay, and they said sunflowers to me.
I love that. I love the sunflowers, and I love the jewellery. I love the pearls. I love it with the black and the citrine. I just think that's just rich, indulgent,
yes.
Really, really glamorous. So you've got a mixture of black onyx in your nuggets there. You've got an 84 centimetre strand of nuggets. That's this one here. You've got yourself your citrine, which is on the end. Citrine, oh goodness me, they're 8x6 mil, 50 carats on that. They're scrumptious, they are. They're really juicy, really, really sunshiny. Got black agate in your faceted rounds, which are in between your onyx and your citrine. So that's these ones here. Really lustrous these are, aren't they? Almost a wet look to them, haven't they?
Definitely. They may be small, but they have a big impact. You can see them for quite some way.
Oh, that's what we want, isn't it, really? And then you have your pearls. Champagne culture Baroque pearls, 8x6. Now, Baroque pearl means, regular viewers, forgive me, I know you all know this, but for anyone who's new or just hasn't seen a Baroque pearl before, it means that they're flat on one side and then they're shaped on the other. So it could be any shape, but it's got a flat bottom. And in this case, we want a flat bottom. Most other things we'd rather not, but for these we want flat bottoms. Which just means when you sit it against the skin, whether it be against the ring finger, whether it be against the wrist or the bracelet or the décolletage, you're always knowing it's going to sit flat because you've got that one flat edge on them. So they are. I personally find them quite fun to work with.
I do.
You as well?
Yeah, because they're a good size. To have the flat back on them is useful because it does sit well on the jewellery.
That's what you want. You don't want your jewellery sort of flipping around. If you've created a design and you want it to be seen in a particular way, then you want them to be able to sit perfectly too, and that's what you've got. So a really lovely strand of pearls. Big carat weight between your black onyx and your agates. You get those two. Not the biggest carat weight with the black agate, but that's because they're faceted rounds of a sort of 4 mil. So really, really great size. Oh, sorry, 3 mil, forgive me. 20 carats and 3 mil faceted agates, plus the citrine, plus the pearls. So all of those together, even if you were just to do a rough sort of twist, if you're sort of new to jewellery maker and you haven't really given anything a go and haven't tried anything, you're not sure what to do, if I just put that up, you can see that these stones all work really, really well together. So it doesn't really matter what you do, you're not really going to go wrong.
No. They're just beautiful.
Beautiful. So you get all of those plus your wires, 0.4 and 0.6 mil, 10 metres of each, so 20 metres in total in the antique bronze and the colour. It's 20 metres plus your 6 polymer clays. So, for 5 gemstone strands, one of those being pearls, the other being November's birthstone, shares its birthday with your topaz citrine, agates and black onyx, nuggets and faceted rounds, as well as 6 polymer clays, as well as 20 metres of 0.4 and 0.6 mil in your wire. Can we give you any more? I don't think so.
Another generous kit.
£38.90 is where we should be.
Yeah, that seems good, considering the gems are the quality they are. That's good.
But Kim's just said something else. $26.95.
That wouldn't go very far if you went to the high street, would it, that amount of money?
Definitely not.
And if you want to just use the gems for yourself and give the polymer clay to the children, it's a fantastic deal.
It's even better now. 21.
Oh, wow. Yes, definitely a good deal.
She's not stopping her, Kimbo. Well, she's stopping now. She's not going any lower, Kimbo. $21.95. As you suggested, to get something of this quality, even if you were just to twist it, just like that, $21.95 is by far too low for what you've got there, for me, personally, to be able to buy that anywhere else. Then you've got all your clays. If you've never worked with clays, you haven't started, you haven't got anything else to do with them, you might try it, you might not, but either way, the gems alone, I think, warrant $21.95, plus the wire that matches them so well, the antique bronzes.
And there's such versatile sizes as well. 0.4 is wire wrapping size. The 0.6 is you can use it on the gizmo. I've twisted it to make it that little bit stronger, so two strand twist.
Oh, right.
They're really versatile sizes, and the colour, fabulous.
You've got it all going on here, and I love the browns with the creams and the peaches, the champagnes, the citrines, the blacks, all working so well together. Really gorgeous, isn't it? And then, we haven't even seen what you've made yet. Do you want to have a look and see what you can make? What do you mean, hang on? No, this is wrong. Kim is having... For one note, £20 note, that's it. One £20 note,
Well,
that's
the
it.
polymer clay is well over half that cost. Oh my goodness. And then the wire and the gems. Wow.
Well, you paid 20 pearls for pearls, £20 for pearls easily. But you're getting the pearls, the black onyx, the black agate, the citrine, 2 reels of wire, 10 metres for each reel, so 20 metres of wire, plus 6 polymer clays, all of a wonderful colour to work with for £20. This is not meant to be, well, you know we should be over £34. Kimbo's taken it down to just 20. If you were just to put them together as a great jewellery maker price, is about £34. And we're at $19.95 for all of it.
It's just as well she's having a couple of days off, isn't it?
I'm going to need a couple of days off after this. That hurts, that price point. And of course the gold findings that we had earlier, that works gorgeously, doesn't it? So you could use those findings, or some of the findings that we had, incorporating with these designs as well. That's gorgeous. Love it. Right, so demonstration wise, you wanted to go for the sunflower because I think it's the kind of theme of the kit, isn't it, really?
Yeah. I wanted to show everybody not just the sunflower, but the basis of the different, how to create a shape that you can put different wires through.
Different combinations.
Yep. So I've got the one that I'm going to demonstrate to do a sunflower. So that's to start off with. Whoops, let's move the, does help if you can actually see what I've got. So this is the 2 rounds cut from the lovely Polymer Clay. Again, on the clay roller on number 1, so it's the thickest setting. So they all start off with 1 disc. The second disc I've cut out various shapes, so that if I can show you, this one is the basis of, let me have a look, which one is it? Sorry to leave the crap. Oops, smashing the place up. The one with the multicoloured beads.
This
that
one?
one, yeah. So I've only cut 1, but it's for using so that you got a nice angle. So I only cut the 1 V shape. So can you see the wire is bent? So that gives me a very crisp point where the beads will join the polymer clay. This one is the other design where I've cut a channel out a little bit higher. This one is when you have 2 strands and you only have 2 strands going in but 1 coming out. And this one I'm going to, again, this is the one I'm going to demonstrate. So this is 2 wires going in, 2 wires coming out. So it's just a nice to have a little technique that you can vary with polymer clay, how the shape's going to sit within the necklace. So once you've got your base made, I'm going to start with making a cane. So this is the main part of the flower, of the petal, and I'm going to have the orange just sat, so it's in that shape of that well-known chocolate that forms like a pyramid, a long pyramid. So just squash it together and then cut it in half. Oops, does it work?
Looks like a hot dog.
Yes, so that you've got that shape. So put them together, and again I'm going to reform it to form a pyramid. Now this is where it's a bit of a squish, where you want sort of sharp point at the end, but it doesn't need to be too fussy. And then you just pull it out. Just literally grab and pull. Takes a bit of effort.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. And I'm going to cut in half again. And then you join it together. You need to do this several times. This is where you can get rid of all the frustrations of the day.
Yeah, I'm seeing you're really pulling that, aren't you?
You see, you're beginning to, you don't want them sat perfectly. You begin to see the sort of jagged edges, and that that needs to be done several more times. Beginning to. Oops.
Yeah, it's starting to take shape, isn't it now? With all the different, as you've said, just slightly off, perfectly in line.
And this is the last time I do it. You can spend as much time doing this at home just to get more and more shapes, but this will be the last time I do it here. So now, once you've got that shape cut for the last time, I'm going to turn it into sort of, it still looks like that well-known chocolate bar, but I'm going to turn this into a petal shape. And that's just by squishing it. And again, you can make this as big or as small by just literally stretching it. Right. So again, you've got the basic shape of a petal. Let's move those bits out of the way. And there are two more things. You can, if you cut a large piece, which is about 3-4 millimeters, you can just squash it and it will make a bigger petal. Too big for my design, but it just gives you an idea. If you cut a very narrow slice, maybe more like 2 millimeters, and then just gently reform, and that's about the size that I want. I'm going to squash the petal again like I did earlier on the other kit, and this is where the ring comes in, because petals flowers aren't flat, so this is going to give me the sort of curve design. I don't want it to drop down, but it will just give a nice curve as a real flower does. And then it's just a case of cutting, pinching and positioning them. Now some flowers quite often have a little twist on the end, so it's a case of just pinching and twisting. Just going to do a few more and then I'll do the second layer. So just a pinch and a twist. I'm just going to make this one a little bit smaller because I'm going to do a second line on the inside. Let's get rid of the end bit. The polymer clay, you never waste anything. All these little offcuts I've used to make the beads. Ah,
yes. Now, just while you're doing that, what I'm going to squeeze in is the Sculpey Clay hollow bead maker. Now this hasn't been on since December. We tried to bring it the other evening. We didn't get a chance. What was that? Sorry, it's not been the Design Inspiration show since December. So we thought it would only be fair to have it for you today, right? Especially when we've got so much polymer clay, it would be wrong not to. What you've got here is lots of different sizes. If I flip it around to the back, you can see you have 5 individual sizes to make your hollow beads. Now you use it with your polymer. It creates a perfect dome for a variety of hollow bead sizes. It includes 5 different domestic sizes, so it's 0.75 or 1.9 in centimetres. It's also got your 1 inch, 1.25, 1.5 and 1.75 all in inches. It also has the centimetres for you there too. You make 2 halves of the same size bead at one time, and then you just quite simply put them together.
You can use, you can cut shapes out of one side so that you can actually see inside the hollow bead. So when the first time I saw this, Debbie used this to make some beads. She put sari silk inside. But you can use stencils, you can that lovely liquid pearl, you could decorate the top with that as well.
Ooh, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? So it's not been on the Design Inspiration show since December. Really, really popular. You need to try and get a hold of them as soon as you can. So that's where you put it on the top, and then you would have that as the outcome. Then you've got, well, there's some options of what you could do with it. And one of the examples, as you suggested, Debbie used it, and this is one of the examples of what Debbie did with it, with the sari silk in the middle. And just cutting a hole in the middle to create that option to have the sari silk popping through. Price point wise, what would you think for something like this? What would you hope for? Really? It's $14.95. So I'll turn it around just so you can see it from the back. It's from Sculpey.com. You can have a look at it. The website is there for you as well. You've probably heard of them if you've worked with this type of polymer maybe before. If you haven't, don't worry, they're really well renowned. You've got for yourself here 1 pack. Surrey's already, gosh, it's ever so busy today. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. It's quite nice outside, but you might be joining us from outside with your mobile phones or with your laptops or your tablets, maybe with something fancy like that. JewelleryMaker.com you can join us on. This seems to be something that people don't want to miss out on, and quite rightly so. At that sort of price point, you'll have seen prices before, you'll have seen this before, you'll know how good price points we can offer to you. Oh, in County Tipperary, lovely to see you. We used to sing that song. Yeah. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Do you not know that song? Did I sing the wrong words? Probably. Oh no, I didn't. Alright. £14.95. Well done to you. In Glamorgan, you've got yours. Nottinghamshire, you've got yours as well. Direct to Tom's from Nottinghamshire. Surrey's in there as well. Great to see you. Ooh. Well done. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and what a treat for £14.95. Wonderful, eh? Brilliant. Loving it. Right. Back to your demonstration,
Yep.
Sue.
So the last bit is just a little ball of the orange clay into the middle, press down, and your trusty cocktail stick. Finished design.
Aww. I love it. And then you bake that for about what?
I'd probably bake this a little bit longer than the normal because it's quite thick. So I would bake this for about 130 again for about 25-30 minutes.
Okay.
And again, leaving to cool because the metal, I'd leave the metal pins in as well. So when this comes out, the pins will be very, very hot.
Yeah, of
so
course.
it's best just to turn the oven off and let it cool on its own.
Like a meringue.
Yeah.
Do you fancy some beads?
Oh, they're pretty.
Would they mix in, do you think, with the design?
Oh yes, because I mean it's got that lovely shine and lovely sort of space beads. What on earth are they?
They're just black, or sort of...
Oh, they're metal.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, they're not gems. They're just, well, black plated copper. In your
I
spacer
love
beads.
those. They would go fabulous with the jewellery,
I think
wouldn't
they
it?
would,
Yeah.
With the black, I think with the black on it, introduce that next to it.
That with next to the pearls or the citrine. Sometimes you don't always want the harshness of a black, whereas there's a softness to that.
Yeah.
It's still a dark colour, but it's it would just give another dimension to the pearls. They're alive.
Well, you get plenty. You don't need them all, surely. Surely Sue and I could have these. So a sticky mat would be good at this point in time. Which we do have somewhere, actually. So you get a good quantity. It's 300 that you get in total. Oh, thank you, Sue.
They are lovely, though. I do
They're
like.
quite solid, aren't they? In fact,
I'm surprised. I thought they were a gem. I thought they're almost got a sort of pearl finish to them, except for they've got a nice size hole.
yeah. Can you see that hole? Oh,
Put it on the pin.
it's size, isn't it?
You know, that's considerably bigger than the beading thread.
Mm-hmm.
That would look good on.
Let me just get this on here.
Head
So, quantity-wise, we've got a fabulous, fabulous opportunity for you. We do have a good quantity. You get 300 of them. They're pretty solid. They're a little bit more solid than I think some of the other opportunities I may have seen in the past and elsewhere. They're really, really solid in their size. They're a really good size. They are 3mm. They are, as you've suggested, Sue, almost like a 3mm bead. They are that substantial. They're really good. They're not flimsy, and sometimes you can find them, being a little bit flimsy. These are solid, almost as a rock. Great luster to them. Quite fancy in their finish. And as we suggested, you get 300. Swansea and Aberdeen's in, Suffolk's in, Greater London. These are being allocated really quickly. Our stock is ever so limited on these now. It was a limited edition originally, but with so many of you coming through straight away, there's the 300 roughly that you're going to get. It's approximately 300. With Susan and Maureen and Michelle and Lorna, thank you so much for joining us today. When you've got, I think these would look quite nice with the sunflower.
Shall I move them
I
across?
think the size of them is gorgeous. Should we put that in? So on the phone lines or on the web, you can join us. Lots of you coming through, and the price is coming in. What do you think? What could you hope for 300? $7.95. That's all we're looking for, just $7.95. There's 300 of them there for you, and you've got Texas in already. Great to see. I think that would look lovely with that together. Lovely. Marion's in as well, Lauren is in, and Michelle, great to see you. I've got Lancashire, Hertfordshire. Well done to each and every single one of you. It's lovely to have you taking the time to join us today, especially if you intersperse them with pearls maybe. What do you think?
I like it with the pearls.
You like it with the pearls?
And the citrine as well. That would be good.
The pearls and the citrine are from the kit, or the design inspiration, should I say.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm not trying to make a scarecrow, it just kind of looks a bit like that. It was just to show you the citrine and the gems together. So they are, and they do feel like 3mm gems. They are very, very substantial for a bead, or for a finding, if you know what I mean. Copper crimp beads. Now you could squeeze them and open them for crimp covers. Of course you can. So definitely if you wanted to use them as crimp covers too, and not just beads. They are pretty solid. They're closed crimps, so you need to open them as a crimp cover and close them over, but no problem about that at all. It'd be easy peasy. Well done. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations, John, you're in as well. I'll give you your pin back before we lose that, because you don't want to lose that. You want to be able to bake without it. Oh, is there anything else you fancy showing us?
I was going to show you how to make the leaf.
Oh, that's in the bracelet and the earrings.
Yep.
Oh, it's pretty.
That's the cane that I made. So there are different ways of making a leaf. This is the one I prefer.
Okay.
On the original cane, I used some of the green polymer clay that's in the kit with some of the black, but I'm just going to show that it's easier to see that the black and the green gives a greater contrast. So you want quite a squat cylinder. Again, there's no, I think I've taken just about a quarter of the block.
Sorry, what did you use? You used the green and the
green and the black polymer clay to create this darker shade on the original cane.
Ah, yes.
But I'm just going to use the straightforward black that's in there and the green, just to make that shape.
Sorry, so what you're saying is you already mixed it.
Yeah, I pre-mixed it,
right.
yeah. So,
because you said the same colours, I was thinking, is that not what you said? But it's because you're using it.
That's pre-mixed.
Pre-mixed.
So on this one, I'm just going to cut slices downwards. And then I'm going to put this back together again. It will look messy, but the more time you take and the smaller the slices, the more veins on the leaf there will be.
Oh, okay.
So just going to cut quickly round.
Oh, can I just get you to bring it over?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
It slipped. Right, that's... And then I'm going to start assembling again. Just literally cutting all the way round. Oh, those are fabulous. Right, so this is I started with this bit, so we just want to put the green, black, green, black. Try and put it back in the same order as you cut, although it, whoops. Better. It looks a bit peculiar. You wouldn't think this was a leaf.
No, you wouldn't, would you?
I don't need that one. so it's sort of a leaf shape. Just trim off all the bits and bobs. Right, now I'm going to cut this in half that way, but I'm just going to turn it so instead of completely down, I'm going to turn it slightly.
So diagonal.
Yeah. And again, I need another slice of the black. And when I put it back together again, I'm not going to put it exactly the same way. I'm going to turn it so you create a leaf shape with the veins. Or no, I just need a bit more black. The polymer's cut it. If you've not come across polymer before, it comes pre-measured into quarters, which is quite handy, so you can judge amounts sometimes. Sometimes you just need a block, it doesn't really matter. So that's the basic leaf, and I just need to wrap it in some polymer. This is the Primo, which is quite soft. Oops. Let's try and put it through the roller. This is where, oops.
Oh, it's stubborn.
Okay. Thank you.
It's all right.
I've got this developed a squeak this afternoon. I don't know why.
How is it? Probably because you've not got it on the
Yeah.
to hold.
Yeah. That's better. I haven't conditioned it enough, really. It's a bit holy.
It's all right.
But I'm going to wrap it. It's going to be a leaf that's been nibbled.
A nibble leaf. So if my pet Joey's got a wee his wee teeth to it. He's a right nibbler, Joey is.
Right. So you just want to wrap it all the way round. I'm just going to cut off the excess and then join it up. Polymer is very forgiving.
Yay!
So I'm just going to squash it so it really all sticks nicely together. And then you could use it at this size, but it's a bit big. So I'm just going to try and, like an hourglass, I'm just going to reduce the centre. Don't roll it in the hands because it will distort the shape. Saying that, I'm just going to do it.
Don't do it. Don't do as I do, do as I say.
You need to try and keep the leaf shape so that the veins are pointing upwards, but you can pull it. I'm just going to cut in half and you can see the size.
Really pretty.
So you can change the shape slightly, and you can change the size by just again keep pulling and pulling.
Do you know what that's reminding me of? You know the licorice sweeties you can get?
Yes.
You know how people have started doing licorice sweetie jewellery? You could make that.
Yeah. So this is the this size. So I started off with this, and then it's reducing down. So you just stop at the point where you've got the leaf that you want.
The size that you want.
So it starts off with that really funny shape, the great fat leaf. We'll keep going. So I've got 3 leaves. Let's see if we can make one more tiny leaf.
Can I squeeze in some gemstones
Yep.
while you're just stretching that one out a wee bit? Is that allowed?
Yeah, they are gorgeous.
They are, aren't they?
It's been catching the corner of my eye.
That's it. They've just been glowing at me. Need to bring them to you. Oh, look at these. Oh, wow. What Kimbo has quantity-wise for you is wonderful. It's a really good quantity. I've got for you a great 7-strand pack. Now, it says 7 strands. This one on the end and this one on this end are both double strands. So 88 centimetres and 85. So you get sunstone here, which is 85 centimetres, apart from the feldspar family, labradorite, moonstone, and then you have peach moonstone next to it. So this is one of my favourite colours, peach. In fact, peach is my favourite colour. To have an, is that, hold on a minute. Golden Rutile quartz. You've gone and got golden Rutile quartz. This is Mark Smith's one. Well, was one of his favourite stones. Oh, love golden Rutile quartz. Next to that, you've got your gorgeous red agates in here as well. We've got varieties of quartz too. Orange agates. We've got amber colour in your quartz. That's brilliant, isn't it?
I love that. It looks almost like amber, doesn't it? But it's not got quite the colour, but it's beautiful.
What a colour. We love it. Hundreds of carats for you. What a treat indeed. So you've got 100 carats of the golden rutile, 135 carats of the golden sunstone, 145 carats of the lemon, 150 of the orange, 230 of the moonstone, 300 of the amber, and 350 carats of your orange quartzite. Can we get any more gemstones in there if we tried? So what price point would you expect? We should be looking at 27. Only 27.95. 27.65. With 7 strands, 2 being doubles, one's being 85, one's being 88. What do you reckon? £19 and 95 pence. That's it. £19 and that's it. Are you ready to treat yourself? Or are you ready to treat yourself? What a brilliant treat. Call me as soon as you can. Easy peasy on the phone lines, 0800 644 655 or jewellerymaker.com, whichever is most convenient for you. Let me know as soon as you can. But for all of that, what, if you don't mind me saying so, what a steal. It is summer in a nugget, isn't it?
It's beautiful. The warmth, the glow in that is gorgeous. And how often do you see golden rutile quartz?
I know, can you believe that? And it worked perfectly with this kit, with the sunflowers and all the warmth and the colour that you've got. I'll let you carry on with your leaves. Sorry, I just wanted to shimmy those in.
Yep, I just wanted to show everyone that how small the leaves have gone, just by starting one large cane. And you can keep this for quite some time. Right. Again, wrap it up in
clean film or in the plastic?
Not clean film, but certainly the plastic, the wrappers that come in.
Good
and
job
I just want to show. I've just made a little bead by a little bit of the black polymer clay that's left and some of the leaves. This I am going to roll. You can leave it sitting proud, or you can just. And if you keep on rolling it, it will become
flush.
Yeah. And then it's just a case of.
Where's that?
Piercing.
I missed those.
And you've got one gorgeous bead. And you can cover the entire bead if you want, so that the leaf covers all of it. But it's I quite like leaving the black in the middle. It's different.
That's lovely. That's not in the design, is it? Is that just something?
That is in the design. The very small to the earrings and the bracelet.
Hmm.
They're on the leaves.
The balls.
No, that's sorry, that isn't.
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
sorry.
leaf. I've just
I knew where the leaf was from, but I was just thinking, is that something? I'm trying to find it in the design. I was thinking that's lovely. A wee extra special treat we got there. Oh yeah. For £19.95, try and get these nuggets as soon as you can. That is summer in a pack, isn't it? It's like a big jug of sangria, isn't it? All the colours, the summer fruits that you want in there, the oranges, the lemons, the juiciness. Oh, we love those. Really fruity, really tropical, really juicy. I was watching it spinning around there on the telly. Did you see it? A wee message in from Jane in Leicestershire. Hiya, Jane. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Ordered and cannot wait to get the beading with it. Excited. I'm excited too for you, Jane in Leicestershire. Will you send us a wee picture with how you get on? If you want to text us 60777 JM Studio, make sure you put that at the start of the text message. Otherwise, we won't get it because we share that number with quite a few of our channels. So unless you put JM Studio at the start, it will just float about and we won't get it. So do mind to do that. On jewellerymaker.com, you can join us on the website or whichever is most convenient on the app. You can send us a wee message for free as well. How do you join us? Is it on the phone or is it on the texting? Or the
I started originally on the phone, and then I moved swiftly on to the
internet.
Into the internet.
I love it. I just love phoning. Love talking to people. I'm rubbish with the internet. I'm all right, but my friends know me. If I can't sleep, I'll end up buying something on the internet.
Right. Okay.
So hopefully I sleep quite well. I'll go on and find something to do, and I'll think, oh, I need that. Like flights to Thailand, that's what I bought last time. And shoes. Right. I need to shimmy these in because these are gorgeous. Now, I'm sure that I've done these before. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Have a wee look and see what you think.
I love the markings on
500
those.
carats. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? They're very individual. Totally genuine. Each one's, oh gosh, quite like that one in there actually. If you can see it in there. Whoa, quite fancy. It's quite easy to get a favourite with these, isn't it? And then your favourite keeps changing.
Like lumps of toffee.
Oh, I love a good toffee. It's like maple syrup, that one there. Oh. 42 by 25 mil they go up to, and they start off from a 30 by 20 millimetre on the strand. So with 500 carats, so with a gorgeous colour and a really sizable drill hole in each one. Can you see that drill hole? Could we make a massive sunflower if we put these together?
Oh, wouldn't that be stunning?
That would be huge, wouldn't
It would. I love to have those sorts. I like a strand that has lots of different colours and shapes, and each one is individual, but when you pick out some of them, you can put together to, as you say, make a lovely large flower.
I think that would be fab. Oh, a big flower, just one of them on a little bit of leatherette cord or suedette cord. Really fabulous, these caramels, tones, everything's going on there. Maple syrup tones. Great to see you in Cheshire and Newport showing an interest. Thank you very, very much. If you haven't already called or you're thinking about it, these would go 100% with the nugget bundle. Now, they were only $11.95 last time they were seen. Having never been on the Design Inspiration Show, how about we honour the previous price / price?
That would be good.
Be a bit naughty, no? I'm nervous. I'm looking at it. I'm watching that wee arrow down. Oh! For 500 carats. Bearing in mind, if you want to add this onto the same order as your nuggets from earlier, it won't cost anything in post and packaging or shipping and handling. All of these nuggets went to an exceptionally low £20, $19.95. To get those, and especially if you got the previous kit, if you want to.
I was going to say, it would go lovely with the black chips, wouldn't it? The nuggets from the kit.
Definitely.
That's lovely.
Maybe even introduce some
pearls.
pearls.
Oh, the pearls in between. Gorgeous.
Something different, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely.
And especially if you've just got that bronze wire, that antique bronze wire. Oops. Bronze wire will go with them fantastically. Oh, well done on these, lots and lots of you coming through. Wowza. Wow, wow, wow. Right, sorry. I've got a clear quartz jewel to bring to you now. Ooh! Hand-carved leaves. Absolute essentials. Oh, and look at these.
Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Feel like a princess.
You could use those for chandelier earrings, couldn't you? What a lovely...
Now I've got two. Do you not get them with the leaves? I thought you said a 2-strand pack. I'm so confused. So I'm going to do the leaves on their own. Okay, and we will do these just at another point. Is that right? Right. Okay. I thought they were together. Forgive me. So they both, well, straight away they both look delicious if I put them together. Then add in these. Imagine that. Just gorgeous. Staple strands for your, as I said, for your diet there, for your jewellery maker stash, without a shadow of a doubt. You've got hand-carved leaves. We had them earlier. These are 12 by 8. We had fluorite hand-carved leaves earlier. They were delicious, and to put them together, that would be such a treat. Did you get them? They would look really lovely together. Are you thinking of bridal pieces? Summer pieces? It would look amazing for bridal, wouldn't it? Especially they've all been hand-carved for you too. Really delish. They're 38 centimetres for you in length. So you've got a good length on them. You've got plenty in there. Lots and lots within that one strand. If I hold that out for you, you can see. Oops. One of those beads from earlier just jumping around. They would actually look quite nice in between. Now these have only ever been one price. They've been exceptionally popular at that price, and these are the last of... I thought you said 17. 7. Right, okay. From 7 you want to reduce the price. We can't go any lower than 6. So it's going to be $6.95. If you're a regular viewer, you'll know that. Wrong, wrong, wrong. $7.95 is low enough. There was no need for us to take a wee pound off, other than the fact that Kimbo and I are off tomorrow and we thought we'd be nice. So we've gone and done it for you at that price. £6.95. Whether you want to have them as a summer piece, whether you want to make flowers with them, have them in bridal pieces. I think they'll go with bridal pieces all year round. It won't matter what time of year you're going for.
You could use them in the design of that kit, because instead of making the leaves, you've got the leaf already carved, haven't you?
Oh, that would be lovely. And you could really incorporate these with the earlier leaves of the fluorite, or if you want them on their own, I think they would look delicious with the Ethiopian opal nuggets that we had. If you managed to put those with the Ethiopian opal nuggets, oh my goodness, that'd be like a dream come true. A little bit of clear resin and put that with it, with the polymer, with the nuggets. Or with the pearls and the citrine. $6.95, what a dream. That rhymes, didn't mean it to. Lovely. And then I would also want to add that into bridal wear twisted onto tiaras. Says Alex in Gloucestershire. I'm 100% with you there, Alex. Lovely design. Or lovely design thought, should I say. Should we do the rice beads as well? Let's squeeze those in. Don't they look lovely with all the pearls and the citrines? Well done, leaves. Check them out when you can. These look so expensive. So clean in the clarity. Wow, so what do you think?
I love those. Look at the sparkle on them.
Yeah? So if you have them in tiara chest, you can see how clean these are. The clarity on them is superb. It's my word of choice today. 38 centimetres, plenty on there. And the facets on them are just delish. So they're all the same size, which is great if you wanted to make quite a few designs of the same. 9 by 6 millimeter, 90 carats on your rice beads. Just on its own. Feels quite expensive. Does it look expensive, Mike? Director Mike says it looks expensive.
It does. Can you imagine if you put gold findings with those?
Oh. Yeah, I could handle some gold findings. What was that? I thought you said the thing you could take me on a night out somewhere. Mike says you could take this strand out on a night out somewhere. I thought you were saying me. I was like, oh, thanks. Cheers. Not normally, but now that you've got that strand and you look expensive, I'll take you out. Thanks, Mike. 90 carats. Faceted. Now they're all talking about dates. What have I started? £9.95. Whoa! What do you mean we're not staying there? No, here we go. No, Kimbo. Not where the price is low. Oh, Kimbo, right. Kimbo wants to have a late show hour. The next hour from 4 till 5, she wants to have a real... Usually I'm on the late show, and I get moved to the Design Inspiration show, probably because I was going a little bit too low. And £6.95 is something that I would have done in the late show and said that was appropriate, not for the Design Inspiration show, as it's too low. But Kimbo wants to have a whole hour of this from 4 till 5. She wants to go to town and pretend she's on the late show.
That is a fabulous.
£6.95. This is giveaway now. This really is. Doesn't it feel like you just got yourself something that's too good to be true? That's not right, is it? Yeah! Enjoy it in Lancashire, you're in Wiltshire, West Lothian, West Midlands, Tyne and Wears in Essex is in Derbyshire, Somerset, Tyne and Wear, City of Bristol. It's a really, really busy day today. Thank you for joining us on our Treat Yourself Tuesday. Oh yes, it is. And I think you clearly know how to treat yourself for £6.95. It's not a lot, is it really? As we've sort of come to the conclusion of an expensive look, isn't it? You've got, I mean, just one of those in a drop. Oh, do you know those gorgeous sterling silver findings earlier, the swirl ones? They were called tube connectors, but I didn't agree with the name. If you got one of those dropped from the bottom of that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Lots and lots of you coming through in Merseyside as well, and Anonymous and Tyne and Wear, New Callers and Tyne and Wear as well, Multibits, Carol, Muriel, Graham and Shane, Alison, Linda, Valerie's in, she's come on over, sorry Valerie, Beverly's in, Pat showing interest, Julie, New Callers, Paula's there, Barbara's there. It's ever so busy. Can I go and grab those silver connectors so you can see how they would look? Is that okay? Have you got a recording of this or not? Maybe if I hold on a check, I might be able to grab the silver spacers. But for only £6.95. Woohoo! I'm running. Oh, what? I could have taken my time. There's so run, Ali, run, and there I run. He's like, oh, why are you running? You could have taken your time with your sterling silver. And then dropping one of these from it, that would be gorgeous, don't you think?
Oh, it's lovely. Just say it takes, that would be a lovely evening look. But again, you could wear that with jeans. But I think if you could, because there are 5, weren't there? So you could put some in earrings, some as a necklace. That would go lovely.
I like that idea.
I do too.
Definitely. Right, you've got the sterling silver. We'll probably recap those if we've got any left in the next hour. So, our final hour is coming up for you, and if you thought that was good, well, you would be right, I agree. But with our smoky quartz, how many is there? 6 on there. How many strands is it, Kimbo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's about 6 on there. 5 or 6 strands. Either way, this smoky quartz dream is coming up the other side of a very short break, and it will be short because Kimbo wants to bring you as much as she can. She wants to do an hour of late show because, well, we're both going to have withdrawal symptoms. So we have an hour of a late show on the other side of this. Oh, it just means extra low prices and lots of treats very quickly. So get involved. Sue, thank you so much for that demonstration. Thoroughly enjoyed it, didn't you? With the sunflowers. Oh, I want to make one now. We'll see you on the other side of this. Don't go anywhere. And Sue's got her challenge too.
New to Polymer Clay? Then why not come and join guest designer Debbie Bulford and be introduced to this creative medium? Debbie will guide you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all relevant tools, a buffet style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to the Gemstone Museum and our shop. And all this for just $64.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker, bringing out the designer in you.
JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she takes you on the fascinating journey of creating face canes using polymer clay. In each chapter, Debbie will guide you through how to create each part of the face. Then, with the final chapter, advance your skills and learn how to add detail and character to your piece. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
How beautiful do these look? Talking of expensive looks, that is exactly what you have here. You are getting faceting to perfection on our smoky quartz. We love it, and it's coming up for you right now. You don't have to wait. Straight away. Been waiting for this. I've got, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is 6, Kimbo. 6 strands, graduated, faceted, delicious smoky quartz. They start at 2 mil, they go all the way up to 12 mil with your intervals of 2. So it goes 2 mil, 4 mil, 6 mil, 8 mil, 10 mil, and 12 mil. They're all there. Look at those seed beads of smoky quartz. Delicious or delicious. All of them are there for you. And of course, the smaller the stone, the harder it's going to be to put that same facet on it, isn't it? You have 38 centimetres approximately on each one, 6 strands in total. Carat weight going from 10 carats to 150 carats to 236 carats, 378 carats for your highest carat weight in the entire strand of 6 strands. A great saturation of colours. You can see they're really rich in their chocolates, but also having this lovely sort of bronze and golden tone glowing from within. What I might do for you is actually get it down to the hand so you can see the strength of colour you've got, as well as the... I just want to make a 6-strand choker. That's what I want to do. Do you think that would look nice, Sue?
I think it's beautiful, but then I love smoky quartz. I think you can't go wrong.
Do you?
It's another one that goes with lots of gemstones, pearls particularly. It's just beautiful. But
maybe with the citrine and the pearls from earlier.
yes,
From
definitely.
the previous design.
Definitely.
So you've got everything you would need when it comes to smoky quartz here. Even just to have them in your stash, to have all the sizes, so that if you ever need a smoky quartz, whether it's a spacer, whether it be a decorating gem, one to just have in your collection. But straight away, of course, I want to put it with these because I saw them earlier and I'm in love with them. When you combine those together, you've got yourself some great necklaces with cabochons in there. Great colours to work together. We had antique bronze wire earlier today from the previous design inspiration, so you can add that in as well. There's so much that you can work this with. The rose quartz from earlier, or you can go the totally opposite end and just keep it with pearls, keep it with turquoise, have a really, really luxurious jewellery collection, whether it be for yourself, whether it be to sell, whether it be to make. And give away as gifts. These are so highly faceted. I mean, the facet you've got here is Needon micro faceting, which is exceptional quality for the 2mm rounds. I'm struggling to think of the last time I brought you a 2mm round faceted quartz in the smoky quartz variety. To put those with something like that, I mean, that is such an expensive look. Glamorous, sparkly, as Mike has come out with. That's what he likes, expensive and sparkly. So to put them together, it's an expensive luster. I really want to put from with Sue's challenge these, the pyrites, the antique bronze and the pyrites, because I think that would be really lovely together. Really lovely. If you've got any turquoise at home, even the turquoise shell pearl that we had the other day, you can mix it all. There's plenty to put it with. Even with the lapis lazuli, you might want to introduce it. Smokies and blues. With the gold wires, antique bronze wires, there's plenty for you to put this with. But at this sort of price point, £51.70. What do you think? And with the pearls as well? Is it? Oh my goodness, we are giving you a bundle galore price. This is far too low. £39.95. Should be over £54 for all of these. You're getting the 6 of them at a reduced price because you're buying them in a bundle. Because you're buying them in a quantity, you get 6 strands. The total carat weight on all of them is over 1,000 carats. It has to be, just looking at the carat weights in a glance. But at that price point, for the carat weight, for the faceting in the stones, for the quality of the stones, the colour, that you can't go lower, Kimbo. She's taking it like the Late Show. She's off. You have to be quick tonight. 0800 644 655 and a free phone number. Another £10 off. That's like £9.95 for that strand. £5, £5, £5, £5, nothing. Oh my word, over £4 odds a strand? £4.99 a strand.
Quality, it's just an amazing price.
Oh, with the nuggets. The nuggets from earlier with the amber colours and the sunstone colours and the peach moonstones, the golden retail quartz and the citrine tones in there. You need to put this with those previous ones, and the black and the yellow from the previous design inspiration kit. It's all go. All of these findings that we had earlier. I mean, that would be a perfect marriage of gems and findings, wouldn't it? Straight away, the gold with all of those. It's got to be pesky crimp that's rolling around. Wonderful. Check them out as when you can, but to get yourself 6 strands of smoky quartz for a price of $4.99 each. Enjoy it. I'm going to jump into a findings bundle. It's an antique bronze one. When was the last time you saw one of these? We don't do these. Let me show you these straight away. These are gorgeous. Oh, and it's got ball chain. Is this the exact one? No, it's a lucky dip you're going to get. But this one seems to have some lovely ball chain in there. We do love that. Oh, fancy spacers. These are the sort of newer findings we've just started getting, aren't they? Featherweight head pins in here, ear wires. Oh, there's loads going on. I'm just going to pick up some of those findings with the... Although bear in mind the featherweight head pins are quite light featherweight, hence being the name, but just to give you an idea of those on it. So it's not the exact findings you'll get. You will get the colour, will be exact, antique bronze. And if you got the smoky quartz, oh my gosh, that would be amazing, as would it be with the nugget bundle from earlier, as would it be with Ethiopian opals. $9.95 for your lucky dip bag. Now, we did have lucky dips earlier in the gold colour. Now we've got your antique bronze, and that's not our price. Kimbo, she's off. She's not staying there. I've got plenty of earring wires in here. Is it a gram weight of 35 grams we're guaranteeing? Just going to check. $6.95. This is a late show style if ever I saw. We're going far too low for the design inspiration show. Oh my word, Kimbo. We've got Wednesday and Thursday off on our shift side, so we're not going to be in, so we can run away and be like, see ya. Wasn't me. We are just going to run. I've got my flat shoes on ready to run today, Sue. Have you got yours?
Oh, I've got flat shoes, yeah.
Perfect. Sue and I are ready to run. What about you? Tom's got flat ones on. Oh gosh, that was a high leg stairs. Lovely, that was quite impressive. You've been going to yoga. Nearly what, sorry?
Did myself a mischief.
Did yourself a mischief? What's that? Nearly hurt yourself, you mean? Oh, I've never heard that expression and I love it. Have you heard that before, Sue?
Mm-hmm.
Did myself a mischief. Oh, I love that. Oh, I want to use that now. Oh, that's brilliant. Love those findings. It's the colour in particular that we've been struggling to get a hold of. We know how popular it is, so try and get a hold of that when you can on the free phone number or alternative on the website. You do get your Lucky Dip gift bag, your organza bag, and you could get any one of those findings or all of them. Best of luck, 30 odd grams. Right, box 6, did you say? Crimps. Well, I thought it says my name on it, but it doesn't. It just says A1. But it says Al. Yeah, my family call me Al. Family call me Al, friends call me Ali. People who don't know me call me Alison. Exactly, that's how people don't know me. Everyone's just going, Ali, we didn't know anyone would ever call you an Alison. Yeah. Only people who don't know me. Even my teachers, in fact it was my teachers at school that started calling me Ali. Nothing against Alison, no. It's just that I like, Ali makes me feel like you know me. Alison makes me feel like you don't. That's it. 3 by 1.5 mil. It's like, Mike, do you prefer, is your full name Michael? But you prefer Mike? Yeah, it's just like, it does depend what you like, absolutely. And I like these 3 by 1.5 millimeter crimp tubes. I love how long they are. I think it elongates your design. Because the difference between using a shorter crimp, like a 3 by 2 or a 3 by 1.5, I think is quite massive in my designs. Do you not think, Sue?
Yep, with the small crimps get hidden, but those would be a real good feature in just simple threading, just beading on. They would go lovely with the earlier designs, wouldn't they, as well?
Oh, they would, definitely. Yep, if you fancy that. I'm gold-plated on sterling silver. You get 100 of them. What price point would you put for 100? Imagine these with your Ethiopian opals as spacers in between. Got over 2 grams in spacers, or tubes should I say. So if you just want to use them for the technique that they're originally designed, you might only be using 2 every now and again. You want to use them as spacers, you could put a couple in, but you get 100. Are you sure that's right? You sure it's not just 20 we're due for that price? That's 100. Ah! Away with you, Kimbo. Kimbo's going to cause herself a mischief. Is that right? Did I use it in the right context, Tom?
Yeah.
Yes. I like that. I love that. Have you ever heard that before? Let me know. I love that. Patson in Essex, lovely to see you. In Aberdeenshire, great to have you. Well done indeed. £6.95 for £7. You're getting yourself 100 solid gold. It's solid sterling silver. Solid sterling silver with gold plating. Love those. Well done. Reconstituted turquoise. Imagine that with your smoky quartz. We haven't got much of this in stock, especially not in the... Oh, these are fancy sort of coins. Especially now we're coming into summer, everybody wants them. I love this with smoky quartz. I got a necklace for my 18th birthday, and it has sort of smoky quartz. It's a choker. It's got sort of smoky quartz. There's a majority of it, the odd sort of turquoise within it. It's lovely. I adore it. You might prefer it on its own though. Oh, do you know what? I'd love one of these. What do you think? Quite like that together. Do you like it? Do you? Are you loving it? Maybe a wee strand of just one of the many strands of smoky quartz that you get. Do you like that? I do. I think it goes. And with all the gold findings that we had, or the pyrites from the challenge that we gave to Sue, quite lovely, wouldn't it? Plenty of ideas. Those cabochons were fantastic. Still are. The pyrites, there might be some there if you fancy, if you want to make it a little bit more holiday. A little bit of sparkle for the evening, maybe if you're out for a meal. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, we're going straight down to your price on this one. No hanging around here. I want to see it with fluorite. I've never tried it with fluorite before. Oh, I like that. For £9.95. Lowest price or what? That's the way. I like it. Brilliant or brilliant? Pure dead brilliant. Join me as many you can. Do you know that was a slogan at Prestwick Airport? You got off the plane, and it said on the side of the arrivals, "Pure dead brilliant." Shocking. Turquoise seems to go with all of them. Brown and earthy, all of the brown and earthy tones. Love it, Alex. I totally agree. It's gorgeous. Love it. Right. Shimmying on into 8. Tanzanite. I have five Tanzanite strands. I had no idea I had these in the show for you. If I knew, I would have told you. 5 by 4 mil to 9 by 5 mil. Are these not? Did I launch this? The biggest Tanzanites. Yeah, I did, didn't I? The biggest Tanzanites. These flew out the door. I can't believe I have any, especially with the amount of people who missed out. Maybe you didn't check out your order, or maybe, well, the only way it could be is if you didn't check out your order at this moment in time. These are outstanding. I think we all felt when I brought them, there was the largest Tanzanite we felt we'd seen on JewelleryMaker. Yeah, I've seen, cannot believe the price you're getting these for. Elsewhere in the world, to get one Tanzanite of that size, but to get yourself an entire strand. The first 3 have already gone. Congratulations. If I'd known I had Tanzanite, I would have told you all day, but in all fairness, we only had 5, so if I were to do that, that would be quite sad. Well, I find it quite sad because we wouldn't all be able to get one. Well done. If you got the black diamonds the other day, well done. They have completely gone, sold out. Well done. Print out your authenticity certificate absolutely for those. Aquamarine rounds. 13 left of this strand, and they are delicious. Woo! I love a good aquamarine. March's birthstone, as many of you will know. Originally it was bloodstone actually before aquamarine. I'm going to put it down for you actually, because I think you might be able to see how strong is that colour. For a pastel gem against a white table, they're really strong. We've only got a limited few. They're being allocated already. 8mm iron. Aquamarine is the one for me. I'd saved for years when I was a little girl growing up to try and get aquamarine with my pocket money. If I was vacuuming or if I was doing the polishing, and then kind of got a little bit demoted to doing ironing because I kept hitting the skirting boards with the vacuum when I was vacuuming, so my brother got to do that instead. But yes, 50p I would get as pocket money on a Saturday or a Sunday if I was helping out with the housework. That's what I got. And when my age, 50p, you couldn't save up easily to get aquamarine anywhere.
No.
Aquamarine wasn't around £10 or £20. £20 would have been how many weeks saving?
A long time.
40 weeks. Just to get £20, my 50p's.
That is a long time.
It's a long time when you're a little girl.
Yeah.
40 weeks of not spending your pocket money ever. And that is forever when you're a kid. 40 weeks is forever when you're an adult. I've been waiting however many weeks to go on holiday. Well, if you think about it, it's nearly a year. 52 weeks in a year. It's 12 weeks short of a year to wait to maybe, if this was £20, get one aquamarine. But aquamarine wasn't £20 in the high street growing up, was it? No. It's one of those expensive ones that you only got if you were getting engaged or had a special anniversary, or if you were, I don't know, retiring or something. You get a really special gift. You didn't just treat yourself to aquamarine as a stone. That wasn't on.
No JewelleryMaker was that?
There was no JewelleryMaker, Mike. There absolutely wasn't. In fact, JewelleryMaker's only been here on May the 4th. That'll be 5 years. So until 5 years ago, where did you get your aquamarine with your 50p pocket money? Is this going to be around 20? I just assumed £20. Where? Oh my gosh! I'm thinking £20 for one. You're thinking £34 for the entire strand. No way! Serious? How many did you get? I would have paid £20 as a wee girl for one of these, I expect. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You get loads. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, 32, 4, 6, 42. 48 approximately. If you paid £1 each, if you sold them for £1 each, you would have profit. You don't even have to do anything with it, just sell it for £1. Imagine, pearl bracelet, one of these, or one of these with a pearl in there. £35, you've got a giveaway strand. Well done, no wonder they're selling out. Great job. Ooh, Caribbean Breeze shell pearl. If you just got the aquamarine with this, yeah. I feel like Barney, Wilma, the Flintstones. They're so sizable, aren't they, just?
Yep, I can see where you're coming from on that. Yep.
That big necklace that she wears, is it Wilma?
Yep.
That wears it? Wilma! Did you not see the one, the new version, or not the cartoon one, with the real people in it? It's like that. I feel like this is the perfect necklace, and I need one of these. Love it or love it. Caribbean Breeze. That smells like it sounds like a candle fragrance, doesn't it? Like what you would name one of the bathroom candles or one of the living room. Caribbean Breeze. It's a really lovely soft mint, and it would go lovely with the pearlescent that we had. The minty colour, the mint green. Imagine that with fluorite. And those. Love or love? I want that together. What else would you put with these? Smoky quartz? Yes. These? They're lovely with a bit of faceted luster from a smoky quartz, do you think? So much you could do with these. So much. Oh, how will these go? Mmm. Do you like these together? Can you see?
Oh yes, they're good, aren't they? Whoa. Wow. I love the banding.
Price point for your Caribbean Breeze. They're huge. But they're $7.95. Let me put the pinks with them too. Oh, I want to alternate them. Could you alternate them? One of each?
Yep, and you know those little metal beads that we had earlier?
Oh yes, the
Put
grey
those
ones.
in between, that would be different, wouldn't it?
It would make it quite funky, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Jazz it up a little bit. Right, go for the pinks. And again, the pinks for the smoky quartz, delish or delish? Delumlish. And then with the crazy lace. Ooh. My threads come away there. Oh, just peel off. This is going to go with a huge amount. It's got to go with the smoky quartz. Couldn't not. If you weren't sure the sizes, we've got a selection. You get them all. The deal on those smoky quartz, I'm over the moon with. Well done if you managed to get those. That's a fantastic treat. Ooh, what do you think about these with one of the... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Tom. She's only gone and done it. I don't know if you'll... I think I actually might prefer it with the mint. What do you think?
Oh yeah. I love that.
Do you prefer it with the pink?
Yeah, I think so. But either,
Sorry.
you know, it's that you've got enough in that that selection to have one for each colour, haven't you?
You absolutely do. Definitely. Right. $7.95 again. It would only be right, wouldn't it? Just we couldn't do one for $7.95 and then the other not for. They're lovely. I think bridesmaid colours, the mint greens and the soft pinks. Is that what colour are you wearing again, Kimbo, for your bridesmaid? That pink. Oh well, there you go, Kimbo. Imagine that and a little bit of sparkle. That's lush together. Yeah. Love, love, love. Can we... Yay, we can do the lace agate. I'm really excited about these. I love them. Hand faceted. The quality on these is just breathtaking. Wait till you see. Totally natural, I imagine. Ooh, look at the faceting there. It's like a Care Bear sky. The perfect blue. Wasn't it? Care Bear sky was always perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, yeah, it was a cartoon, so you get the perfect sky for Care Bears.
I just like your little descriptions.
You like my description? I'd never had a Care Bear until Claire, daughter, Lola, felt sorry for me and she bought me a Care Bear. So I now have a Care Bear. That was as of a few months ago. Yeah. 29 years old, I got my first Care Bear, thanks to Lola. Better late than never. These are delish. What colour would you like to put with them? I think the fluorite might look quite nice, so try it. I've never tried it before. I'm not sure actually. I think I might change my mind. Do you like it or not?
It could go, I think, but...
Maybe the purples, maybe if you took some of the colours out.
Yeah. I'd like to use other kind of similar colours, but yeah, like purple.
Different colours, maybe purples or lilacs.
Yeah.
With these, oh wow. That would be lush, wouldn't it?
Lighter colours, yeah.
The lighter tones. I'm trying to see if I've got any. I don't think I do. No. Can you check, are these natural, Kimball? Just going to check for me. These I would use with my gold findings, sterling silver and my gold. These are very, very hard to get a hold of this quality. We rarely bring you blue lace agate of anything other than this calibre. It's really totally natural for you. No treatment on these. This is so difficult to get. See that quality that you're getting there with the banding, the faceting. The faceting is exact. The colour is totally natural. The banding is natural. The sizes are, well, they're all the exact same. They're all 10mm. There's a huge, dreamy, sort of lavender powder blue here. And they are so easy on the eye. They are so inviting. They go with every skin tone. These are going to be more considered because of the quality and the rarity and the collectability of them. Sorry, Tom, I really want to put them on. So, price point wise, where would you... No, 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 no. Kim, can't we just stay here? I really like my job. I thought I'd had my P45 in the post today. Turns out it was my P60, I'm alright. Oh, well, I was alright. Producer Danny took this price. It wasn't with me, was it? No. He's on holiday, he's not minding, is he? He's on, where is he? Madrid? Producer Danny's off. Off on his holly bobs. And he's taken this to 1995. Should have been, was it 29.95 it was? Was it 24 or was it 29?
I think it was 24.
What was it, Kimbo? What did it, what's what? What's what? It was 29, it's taken £10 off per person.
A lot of money saving, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a huge saving.
I
That's a
mean,
whole...
that's taking you your 50p's back in the day.
Imagine that's all my 50p's back.
Yeah.
With £20, I think that's far too low. £10 off. You're taking off, basically taking off a third of the price.
Yep.
Kimbo, that's not loud. He's taken off a third of the price. I'm not sure where these came from. Do you know, Kimbo?
What box?
Yeah, what box they came from.
I don't remember.
I picked them up ages ago. I'll keep them on the table for now. Ethiopian opals. See if I shade it a little bit, will you see a bit more colour maybe? If I get rid of some of these studio lights? Nope. Oh, maybe can you see the oranges on the very, very top? Right there. Right there. Oranges, greens, can you see it? A little bit, and blues. Whoa, greens. I'm coming up. Whoa, yes! Oh, get in my basket. Gotta check these out. You've got to check these out. Whether it be on 0800 644 655 or JewelleryMaker.com. However you wish to join me, you got to be quick on this one. There were 40 left in stock. Kim and I were searching through all the schedules today to try and get it for you. Ethiopian opal nuggets. I want this strand too. Kimber wants it. I want it. We don't have much Ethiopian opal at the moment. Every time we get it, it sells out. Just like that. Don't need to do anything with it. Okay, maybe you want to restrand it, but job done. Beach wear. Imagine being able to afford Ethiopian opals to wear on the beach.
Styling. Yeah.
That is style and luxury, isn't it, Mike? Would you take someone out on a date if they had that on at the beach?
I think
Yeah.
that'd probably be above my pay grade. I think.
Above his pay grade? Well, not when these are going down to $14.95, Mike. Surely you should know this.
Why not? I should.
Surely you'd be thinking, oh, they must be JewelleryMaker watchers.
That's it. Yeah, they'd probably know who I was, wouldn't they?
Yep, probably know you.
It's that guy.
It's that guy.
Wouldn't want to date me.
It's that guy. It's that Mike. 2 by 1 millimeter, 8 by 2 millimeter, 86 centimeters. For £15.
Yeah.
Have you been recognised, Mike?
I got recognised in, Solihull Hobbycraft.
In the Hobbycraft shop in Solihull?
So I used to do those Mike's Moment things with Lucy, didn't I? Where I had to
You did
pretend
Mike's
I was-
Moments with Lucy, yes, I remember.
Someone had seen me, and they said, hey.
Someone saw you and
They said
recognised you
hello.
and said
They didn't
hello.
ask my autograph.
Didn't ask for your autograph.
I wasn't that acclaimed.
Oh, what a shame.
They just kind of said hello.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, how lovely. That's our Mike.
Claim to fame.
Claim to fame. £15 you can get hold of this. And if you're lucky and you want Mike's signature, you might get one. Just drop us a text. 60777. Join me when you can. My tubes, my curved tubes. Where did I? Oh, there they are. I hid them. These are not tubes in any way. Are they really? If you look up the dictionary definition of a tube, it's not this. Isn't it? It's got a hole in the middle, hasn't it? You get 5 of them. They're fab. Now we've got about 100 left for you if you're quick. They're sterling silver. They're brand new today. We had them earlier in the show, but we're just doing a wee quick recap for you in case you missed them. Let me shimmy on in here with this so you can see it on its own. So it's got a hole at the top, which is quite dainty, but it fits through all our gold head pins. Well, all the ones I have on my eye pins, sorry, that I have on the desk with me today. That's sterling silver with gold plating and rose gold plating. Fits through both of those. Then you've got a larger hole at the bottom. If I turn it round, they are really swirly. And then your 925 stamp at the back. 50 in baskets. It's not going to be there very long, is it? So if you want to join us and you've got it in your basket, that's brilliant. If you do decide to go for it, you will need to check them out quite quickly because we do only have, well, we only had about 100. And with 15 baskets, goodness me, these are going to fly. Well, they are going to sell out anyway, but they're going to be... You need to be quick on these ones. Oh, love them. So can you see the drill hole at the top and the bottom? And you get yourself 5 on there. So 0800 644 655, check it out as soon as you can in the phone lines if you haven't. As I said a moment ago, Kim's just asked me to reiterate again, so sorry I know I've already said this, but if you could check your baskets out to make sure that you get it. Kimbo is worried that you're going to miss out, and there's nothing we can do about it once you do because they are brand new. There are no more. Whether we reorder them again or not, that depends. It depends if we can get this great deal again. The great deal that we got on them originally was fantastic. They're brand new. They've not been seen before. I love that slim, elegant swirl that you have. They are solid in the silver, 2 grams across the 5 of them. And 26 by 7 millimeter. For me, they're the equivalent of a pendant, a sterling silver pendant. And you would happily pay £9.95 for a sterling silver pendant, wouldn't you? Of course you would. But at £9.95, you can't hang out at that. They're going to go. But as I say, if it's in your basket, you best check out because it won't be there for long. Not at all. I love how, so I can't wait for you to get home and be so pleased because the solid quality of them, how sturdy they are in sterling silver, the amount of silver that you have in these. Could use them as connectors, absolutely. You don't need to use them as a individual piece. You can use them together. You could use them part of designs. You could have them fanning out. I think they would look gorgeous in earrings because they're going to twist beautifully, and if you have something like these with them, just one of those drop in the bottom, or a little pearl or smoky quartz in one of these, be lovely. Right, £9.95. Have you got yours? Have you checked them out? Do be quick on those because there are not many left. As I say, they're brand new and they are limited edition. We have less than 100. In fact, what we had of the remaining quantity, half of that is in baskets at the moment, so do try and check them out when you can in the hope that you will definitely get those. Right, storage box. This was ever so popular. Where is it gone? Where is my storage box? Somebody got my storage box. It's packed away. Forgive me, we're going to get it back. Thanks, Michael. Well, that's a new one. It's not opened. I don't know where the open one is. So I'll show it to you here. I'll show it to you from the back. I don't know where it's gone. So, it's got 20, was it 24? 20 compartments. Plus a strand of black agate. Yep, my black agate's gone as well. Yay, thanks, Mike. Wunderbar. We're doing a wee swapsies. So, thank you. You get a strand of black agate as well, striped agate. Just because this is too naughty a deal to do on its own, so if we add something else in, it makes us feel a little bit better that we've not been too naughty. Allows us to drop the price a little bit more when we have it as a bundle as opposed to having it on its own. So case 20 points, pot, sorry, 27 by 12.8 by 4.9 centimetres, sorry, for your box. It opens down the way. You have all of the compartments in here, different sizes, and the depth of them is fab. Look at that. The connectors slide out as well. She says it's easier when they're not inside. Take those out. Thank you. Apparently I'm doing very well one-handed. And I'm left-handed, so it's quite even more impressive, I think. So, all of these pots, plus a strand of polished and drilled black agates in the striped variety, 8mm for $3.95. Gorgeous or gorgeous? Enjoy it. Plenty of pots in there, plenty of agates, and now it's time to jump in with some cabochons for you. Let's get. I love these. They look the exact same. Oh, okay. Let me show you these. Hello. So, you've got 740 carats here. Do you know what I've just seen? I don't know if I can grab it. Oh, I don't know why I think I can bend my body in that way. Oh, and I dislocated my shoulder there. Quite like that with those pearls. Was it worth it? Do you like it? Now my arm's dislocated. Oh. Sorry. Don't know if the yoga is paying off, but thanks for that. I'll take it. These are so fabulous. We've been having a look at similar next to your mint shell pearl, the pink shell pearls. I think it goes really, really well with the smoky quartz as well. I think it's a really good idea to give these a try if you fancy something like that. Maybe the other carat weight was just a wee bit too big for you. These are more of a sort of a brown compared to the other ones, which are more. Let me show you the other ones next to it. I don't know if you can see. Slightly darker in a brown for these. These are more of a kind of caramelly colour. So multicolour quartz, Mariam quartz. $17.95. £15. Amazing or amazing? What do you think? But what a colour. And the honeys and the caramels that you've got. Isn't that lustrous yet with the darker tones? Usually when you get browns and caramels and gold, sometimes it can look a bit dull, can't it? But that looks ever so lustrous. And if you were to put it with one of the challenge strands from Sue's challenge, a little bit of that, a little bit of smoky quartz. Yeah? So guaranteed is 740 carats. You're going to get a variety of shapes. They'll all be cabochons for you. And that's your Mariam quartz. Neon apatite. Oh, and it's faceted as well. Oh, there's loads on there. This is jam-packed. Oh, again with the smoky quartz, so the bronze, the pyrite, sorry, the bronze, antique bronze and the pyrite. Oh, yes. What do you think of these? Lovely or neon apatite is good. I bet these are natural as well. These are really hard to get of this strength of colour. You've got a great drop on them. They're 8 by 4 mil. They go to 15 by 8 mil. They graduate. It is a shorter strand. I can't believe you've got this many in the first place. Normally you would have sort of big spaces in between. You don't have that. You've just got a huge clump. And totally natural. Kimbo's just confirmed. So personally, I would advise you to print off your authenticity certificate. It's totally free. If you want to get a laminated one, it's sort of credit card size, which are really handy. If you don't have your own laminator, then you could print. You get one for 50p, which was my pocket money growing up for a Saturday or a Sunday. I'd worked very hard for my 50p. I thought anyway at the time. So whether you get the authenticity certificate or print it yourself, I think it's a really good idea to get it, because the quality that you're getting here is not the quality that you get every day. This is really high end in your apatite. Apatite coming from the Greek words apateo, meaning to deceive. Because what you're seeing here is a gemstone that really is so collectible. Doesn't get enough recognition, I don't think. I don't think enough people have heard of it. A lot of people, it kind of tends to sort of be in the shadow of Paraiba tourmaline, which is a shame. It really is, but it's starting to come into its own at this moment in time. And the more it does, the higher and higher it's going to get valued, I think. It's gorgeous, with smoky quartz in particular. Even if you put some faceted clear quartz there too, or have them separately. We should be looking at £24.95 for the quality of apatite you've got here. You've got a huge 125 carats. You wouldn't think you had that big a carat weight with the length of the strand, would you? What do you mean somebody took it lower? Was it me? Oh, it was alright, it was Carol. £19.95. How low is that? Too low? I think it is. What a colour, what a quality. It's all yours. The luster is there, the clarity is there, the colour, it's all about that neon quality of colour, and you have it so wonderfully well there. That's gorgeous. Brilliant. I'm over the moon with that for you. I'm really pleased. Well done on those. Where did I get them from? Oh! Faceted citrine. What do you think? Do it online, Kimbo. Next day delivery, Kimbo. Kim's looking at the sunshine and she's thinking, oh no, I've got shopping I need to do. I think she should just go out, enjoy the sunshine, and do her shopping online. Doesn't this look gorgeous with the Ethiopian opal? Imagine just one of those with the smoky quartz. Do you think? Such an outstanding facet here. Can you see the glow from them? The brilliance.
They're like drops of sunshine, aren't they?
Aren't they? Captured by Mother Nature. They are so special. Really, really are. Oh, the luster that you're getting, the quality of colour. Little droplets of golden sunshine, have you said. £27.95. Now you're getting yourself on this strand, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 approximately. 16 centimetre strand. They graduate from 8 mil to 10 mil, so obviously that quantity may vary if you get a few more of the larger ones, or on the contrary, a few more of the smaller ones. They're not small by any means, they're all 8 mil, but just one of those in a ring would be delicious. Just one as a pendant. Earrings, those is earrings with the silver findings that we just had. £24.95. For this quality in a cut, all the way around, front and back. It's not just one side this cut is. You could call it, it's called a bicone, a double pavilion, because you've got the pavilion on one side and you've also got it on the other. If I hold that up there for you, it's not one flat edge, it's a double pavilion, a very, very difficult cut to perform. You'd only usually perform it at the bottom of a gemstone. You've got it top and bottom. So juicy. We love them. Did I mention that we love them? For £24.95. Enjoy that. Please do, because they are, as you said, little drops of heaven they are. They're delicious. And I can't believe you're looking at £24.95. That's what? 2, 3, 4, 5. For 12 of them. It's an outstanding price point. Labradorite, is that box 9? Ooh, let me get over there. Somebody's just trying to get me to work out. I'm putting all these boxes all the other side of the studio. Is that what this is? You lot. Make jewellery, work out, and talk. Okay. Pretty perfect, actually. All I really need is some ice cream. Be great. Particular variety by Mackay's, that'd be lovely. Other varieties are available. Just don't taste quite as nice. I'm joking. Like Haagen-Dazs and where? Ben and Jerry's. What quality of colour. Oh, I'm trying to find one that doesn't have shiller coming across on the camera, but I don't think I can. Oh, it's all there. Ooh, I've got them all talking about their favourite ice cream flavours now. You can drop us a wee message, tell us what your favourite ice cream flavour is if you fancy. 60777 is the number to text us on. GM Studio at the start, or text us in the studios. These are delicious. I feel like I've got sort of disco lights, or like a laser. Fancy laser. And they're getting really sizable in the middle, aren't they? You get a lot more in a graduated wheel, don't you, than you would in just a normal strand. Like drops, you don't get quite as many. Oh, I love these. I can't find one that's not showing off its luster. Usually it's the other way around. Usually you're struggling to get luster in labradorite. Not luster, sorry, shiller. These are gorgeous. Just one of these on their own would have a great impact, wouldn't it? What should we do for you? Kimbo! No! What? Kimbo takes everything low, apparently. Oh, Kimbo, it's too low. Look, you can't take that to 6. Are we getting half the strand? Should we cut the strand? Half the strand at $6.95, Sue, do you think? Should we cut it and you and I have the other half?
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be much better, I think. No, look how long it is. It doesn't even fit on the telly. Look, it's too big. Can't believe you, Kimbo. Miss Smoky Quartz. Kimbo, where the price is low. Kimbo. Oh, that's my producer I'm singing about. She a superstar. I'm going to put that bust down. Down there. Ooh. So graduating in size from 2mm, 4mm, 6mm, 8mm, 10mm and 12mm. So it goes up in 2s. Just in case you thought I was counting for the fun. That's the sizes of each strand. So, over 1,000 carats of smoky quartz for you here, per person. That's not just all of our opportunities, that's per person. So let's just think about that. If we had 100 opportunities, right? And you've got 1,000 carats for one person. You've got Well, if it was just 10, you'd have 100,000 carats, right? So how many thousands of carats have we had to buy of smoky quartz just to give 100 people this opportunity? Exactly. It's crazy. So 1,000 carats per person, and then times that by however many we've got. We've got 50. That's 50,000 carats. Now this should be over £61? £51. If we were to just add all the Jewellery Maker great prices together, so if we added all 6 strands together, the price that Jewellery Maker would normally be looking at as a great JM price would be £51. But we went whatever earlier, because it's our final day for 2 days off. That's really lame, isn't it? We got 2 days off, so we're doing these prices today, and we're not really thinking about how we're going to have to make up for this at the weekend. It's a little bit naughty. Join me when you... A little bit, it's huge. Now hold on a minute. You missed out. Earlier Kimbo took this to $39.95. That was her price from $51. But she's now gone lower because she herself has claimed to be too generous. We all want you to try smoky quartz. Myself and Sheila call this the evening gemstone. We love it. Great with turquoise, great with your bronzes, with your challenge, in fact, that we gave to you, Sue. Your pyrite. Do you like that with the smoky quartz?
I do. Pyrite goes with everything. It's one of those gems that just are beautiful on their own, but enhance anything you put with it.
So perfect. So if you haven't already got the challenge, I'll give you a chance to get that smoky quartz. Get it before it goes, because it will go. Crazy! Yay! I hope you managed to get that. I'm going to take my Ethiopians off, opals off, because if I don't take them off now, I'll end up going home with them. Right, should I take over Sue's challenge? I think I will. You've just tuned in. Where have you been enjoying the sunshine? I hope it's been sunny where you've been. Sue and I have had a great day, which you can always watch back on YouTube if you missed it. Sue, have you enjoyed yourself today?
I really have.
Yeah.
What fabulous jewellery we've had on offer.
And what fabulous jewellery you've made. Lovely demonstrations on polymer clay from Sue earlier. But if you did miss it, as I say, if you've only just tuned in, maybe you've been up to something, then you can always have a wee look on YouTube, no problem at all, at a later date. Now, did you have fun with your challenge? You've done ever so well. Let me move this to the side so you can see. I love that with the antique bronze wire and the gold. That's lovely together.
That's the wire from my challenge earlier.
Let me move that for you. Oh, so you just kept that. Well, that's lovely. I love how you framed the pyrite in between there.
But it's a lovely stone. That coating is just perfect. It just goes with the blue as well. I just loved it.
Oh yeah, gorgeous or gorgeous. We've got £9.95 the 3 strands. You get 2 strands of labradorite, not labradorite, sorry, it's because I've got that in my head now. You get 2 strands of your lapis lazuli plus a big strand of rounds in your pyrite. Pyrite's a 10mm round and the lapis lazuli are 8 by 5mm. For the 2 of them, so you get 2, 70 carats for each one, and you get a total of 2, so it's 140 carats plus your lapis lazuli. Sue, thank you so much. Do you know when you're going to be next with us?
No, I'm not sure at the moment. So
you need to keep your eyes peeled on the website, on JewelleryMaker.com. Have a wee click, and it tells you a week in advance what designers are coming up. Sue, we've had a lovely day with you. Thank you so much.
Yes, I really enjoyed myself.
Looking forward to seeing you again soon.
Yeah.
We really, really are. So if you haven't seen the show, as I say, we had lots and lots of polymer clay today. We had so many treats. You need to have a wee check out. You can have a look through Jewellery Maker, and you can add on to any previous order you might have opened this morning with Lucy, or that you might be about to open with the lovely Hannah tonight. Hannah's coming up with Jan Dwyer, so you don't want to miss that. You're going to have a brilliant, brilliant show, and I'll join you back live on Friday from 1 till 5. We'll see you soon. Bye.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive.